Hello, all you ethereal space beings. Welcome back to my Spacecast, where I shoot in conversations with people out into space for the satellites to shoot back down into your cellular devices. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that's how it works. I know, because I'm a professional. In fact, I just made that up now. I am a professional in knowing how cellular satellites work. Because if I don't, then who does? All the people in the government that are just like sending chemicals into fucking space, dude. We can't trust anyone. No one can be trusted anymore. Everyone's just trying to like just get money from you, dude. Just don't let them do it. It's not worth it. It's the government. The government wants. They want a lot. They want a lot of stuff that we can't give them. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this. Chey, this is today's Chey's podcast. Hey, welcome back. It's just Chey. It's Chey's podcast. Talk like about some planes and shit. It's pretty cool. She kind of likes that stuff. I might work at the airport soon. That's cool. Yeah. I just you can go listen. Here, just go listen now. I'll catch you guys in the after. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Boner Police podcast. This week is gonna be a few days late. I had scheduled a upload to go when I was out of town, and that was this previous Monday, I believe. I don't know what the date would be on that. It's probably like the
3rd. Wait, Monday? Yeah.
No, last Monday. It was like the something. Anyways, doesn't matter. The podcast that was out before this one was with my friend Michael and my friend Annika. So if you guys haven't listened to that one, make sure you guys check that one out. But anyways, we're here today with my friend Chey. Welcome back, Chey.
Hi.
Chey's been on here before.
Yes.
So nothing new. We already know what kind of animal you would fight.
Yeah.
What the biggest animal you could fight in a fight would be. We've already talked about that one.
Yeah.
But it was something stupid, I remember.
I said a fish.
Yeah, I thought you said a fish, but I didn't want to, put it out there again.
We don't have to talk about that.
I was going to say, if you want to redeem yourself with a better answer, then you feel free.
Because that's still an animal.
But we can. I did think of something else.
Okay.
Have you ever had like an experience with like a ghost?
Dude, oh
like
my god.
Ghosts?
Yeah, okay. So I have family in Santa Cruz, and they have a lot of not paranormal, but like spirit kind of like occurrences. Whatever.
A what?
Occurrences.
Nice lisp.
Fuck you.
She has a retainer. It happens.
Occurrences.
Occurrences? That's what you were trying to say? Oh, okay. Anyways.
So they've had some paranormal occurrences, and I'm like basically family to them, but there's like this mountain that they hiked or whatever, and they took a picture or whatever, and the picture got flipped upside down, and they have a psychic friend, and they talked to her about it, and they're like, yeah, that's like your grandma, that she did that. And it was super cool and like kind of crazy.
So just the image got flipped upside down?
Mm-hmm.
Or?
A couple images did, but a couple others like weren't. It was really cool, but they have a lot of stuff going on over there. But recently, last summer, I took a picture of just like this house. The sky looked really pretty, and I went to like go post it or something, and it was flipped upside down. And I was like, what the nuts is this? Because, I don't know, I didn't really know their grandma.
Motherfucking grandma. flipping pictures.
But I didn't know her. I never met her personally, but she considered me like a part of the family. And like it was super cool. But I talked to the psychic, and I was able to like know that that was her. Um, I don't really have too many paranormal.
Did you talk to the
experiences.
same psychic as the family?
Mm-hmm.
Is it like someone they paid, or is it
Mm-mm.
like just like someone they know?
Someone they know. And I asked questions about like my family and my grandpa, who died when I was like 5, but he was a super big part of my life. And he like there was stuff that she said that like she couldn't even know, that I haven't heard in so long, and it's just crazy to think about now, just because just some of the stuff they said. And I was at like a sewing class, and the grandma, she like I saw this like fabric. It sounds so weird, but I saw this like fabric, and it like just reminded me of her. And so I picked it out, and I like asked the psychic about it. Her name's Carol, but I asked her, and she's like, yeah, she loved sewing and art and everything.
Thanks, Carol.
Mhm. But I don't have too many. I was with my friend Zach, and we were just kind of like chilling outside talking. It was some night I snuck out, and we were just like walking around his neighborhood, and my grandpa was like talking to him, I guess. Like, but it was super weird. And
What do you mean?
like he was able to like hear what he was saying, and I don't really remember a whole lot of it, and it's kind of weird to talk about. But that was the first night I ever saw a shooting star, and Zach was like, that was him. And he's like, look, he's gonna do it again. And it happened again. And it was like the weirdest thing ever.
That's fucking pog,
Yeah.
dude. Holy shit.
It was so cool, and I don't know, that's kind of the extent. I've never seen like a ghost or anything, and there aren't any like negative spirits that I've like encountered, and hopefully never, because it's scary. But
Yeah, I don't think I have either.
mm-hmm.
Other than like those like weird, unexplainable things where you're just like, I don't know. It seems to happen like at night whenever I'm up really late. So it could be something with
You might
that.
just be hallucinating.
Yeah, but like sometimes you hear sounds or like
Yeah.
sometimes things just like turn on.
Mm-hmm.
Like sometimes if I'm staying, I would stay the night at my friend Sterling's house. Like
Mhm.
sometimes, before he moved out to like Philadelphia or whatever he's at now, or Pennsylvania. Sorry,
Mm-hmm.
but we would like have sleepovers at his house all the time when we lived like right next to each other, and like it felt like every time we stayed the night at his house, like he would fall asleep immediately because it's like him in his bed,
Yeah.
right? And then like it would just be me like sitting there in, like on the floor or whatever
Yeah.
with a blanket, just like chilling, and
Just,
like
like-
you just hear shit happening in the house,
Yeah.
and I'm like, what the fuck is that, a ghost, dude?
Ghost.
Is that a ghost? Is that his dog in the other room? Like, what the fuck? But like when I lived at my dad's house, I would hear some shit too,
Really?
like really loud pops like in the other room, or like I don't know, almost like someone was like there's a part of the floor that like dipped down like probably I don't know maybe like a few inches,
Mm.
and that's where like you would go out to the backyard, and that's where like the kitchen table was at. So you just like take a step down, and then there's like the back door.
Right.
And like every time you walked in that little right before you took a little step down, there'd be
Yeah.
like kind of like a pop that it would make on the floor, almost like
Oh.
a squeaky floorboard,
Yeah.
except it was tile. So just like every time you take a step right there, and I would hear that all the time.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
That's so
and it was like
weird.
you never heard it if you were like in the same room as it. Cause I don't know. It was only like if I was in my bedroom, because I would always like my version of sneaking out
Yeah.
was like sneaking out of my bedroom to like go to the front room because that's where the
Mhm.
computer was.
Yes.
And so it was like sneak out to the front room, and then I would just be chilling out there, and I would try to wait and listen to see if my dad would like open his door, and I'd quick and shut off the computer or like put in sleep, and then I would just fucking hide real fast because I knew he wouldn't go in my bedroom because he'd just be going to the bathroom or something like that.
Yeah.
But it's kind of just a long way of saying that I just would play video games late at night without my dad knowing.
Yeah.
But that's probably the closest thing I ever had to like ghosts or anything.
Mhm.
Nothing.
I'm pretty
like
sure I
that.
still have the picture, but I don't like. I don't know. It's just weird. But
Same thing at like my dad's as well. Like his shower, like or like the hall bathroom is what I just always called it. It like faced the window had like a window like right in the shower,
Mhm.
and it would face like the backyard,
Mm-hmm.
and at nighttime it was like the scariest shit like ever,
Yeah.
because you can't see clearly all the way out into the backyard, and because it's kind of foggy.
Mm-hmm.
But like that shit's scary as fuck, because like sometimes you feel like you see shit moving out there, but like you're just sitting there like trying to scrub myself, you know, like do my shampoos, you know.
Just
And
sitting
just
there
try not
washing
to-
your face, like, please, the demon outside of my shower curtain.
You ever
please don't
walk
hurt
by
me."
like a open window at night, and you don't look because there could be something out there?
I get really scared
shit's so scary.
sometimes that, like, I mean, I'll just sit on my countertop and listen to music and just, like, vibe out.
Like in the kitchen?
Yeah,
Or-
I'll just sit there. I don't know. Because I don't like being in my room a lot. But I'll, like, hear something. It was, I don't know, when I was in Santa Cruz, that's where, like, the family with the grandma is. And I would, like, be coming home at sundown-ish, and it's redwoods. Like, it's just pure redwoods. And it's so scary. Like, even the slightest thing, I'm like, holy shit.
It's like forest.
Mm-hmm. It's like,
Spooky as fuck.
yeah. And at night, I would get so scared because the security light on the deck, I was on, like, this... I was above the garage. It was, like, two separate parts, but I was above the garage. And the deck, there's a security light, and it would turn on randomly.
Like motion detected type
Yeah.
of thing.
And there's a lot of homeless people in Santa Cruz, and I'd be scared that, like, one of them got in because they like to wander down the highway and, like, find it. And they're always walking in there, like, just walking around the park. And it just, like, the motion sensor would turn on, and I'd literally shit my pants. I'd, like, look out the window. I'd be so scared.
That shit would happen to me too. One time there was a guy in our backyard, like just doing some shit, and that was like the worst. Like, shit. What the fuck am I supposed to
Yeah,
do?
what
Like,
am
there's
I-
this guy back there.
Yeah.
It was like one of my dad's like workers,
Oh, my God.
because we have like tile and shit like in our
Yeah.
backyard, and that's what my dad used to do, is tile. And so he would like have a bunch of like backstock shit just like chilling in our backyard, and so people would come over all the time and just like pick up shit. But like this was like when it first started happening, and like there was just some random dude, not to be like weird or anything, but like it was like a Mexican dude that always comes back there. I think I can't remember his name. It was like something like Herman. That's what his name was. Herman. I remember because like once we got a dog, she hated him. She just hated only him. But I don't know. It was it's one of those times like my bedroom also like faced the backyard, or the window went to the backyard, and like I had blinds, but like sometimes I had like two sets of sets of curtains, I guess. So it was like a blackout curtain, and then there was like a white kind of like silky see-through curtain that I would have up during the day. And then you could still see through it mostly, so like I would see like shit in the backyard, or whether it was like one of the dudes or like whatever. And like that shit is the scariest thing when it's like nighttime,
Yeah.
and like there's just some dude in the backyard, and I'm like, Dad, there's like some guy in the backyard, like what's going on? And he's like trying to sleep or some shit. And I'm like, Dad, go out there.
Dad, go out there, handle it. I was on FaceTime with my friend, and he was like, someone's trying to break into my house. And I was like, oh, what? And it was maybe 2 weeks ago. And he was like, yeah, they just knocked on my window in the kitchen. And I was like, are you fucking serious?
How would they knock? I wonder if it was like to see if someone's there. If someone like turns a light on or something.
Probably, but I mean, all the lights were on.
Huh.
And they like knocked, and then they just went around the house and like kept knocking on windows. And I was like, okay.
That's kind of fucking sus.
But they've
Also
security
sounds like
cameras
some
and stuff.
shit I would do to my friends.
Yeah, I was like, it's probably one of your friends just fucking with you. Like, when I lived at the apartment complex, so many people had my address just from picking me up in the past, and I was like, what if they just give that to someone and, like, they find me? And that's why I'm, like, so
Yeah,
careful.
I'm out here sending your address to people. Just
I hope
cause.
so.
Just cause, like, I don't know. Fuck you, shit.
Fuck Chey, all my homies hate
all
Chey.
my homies hate shit. Ow, look at my knuckles. This shit hurts now.
Dude, my knees are so fucking bruised from the drop-off thing and, like, falling.
Oh, that's right. I did. That was like the hardest I've seen you fall.
Really?
Yeah, I've never seen you fall for some reason. You just like don't do shit that makes you fall.
Well, I do, but like, I mean, not like hardcore shit that like I couldn't do, but I don't know. I have like pretty good balance, just like with catching myself.
That's what I think too. But I still eat mad shit every once in a while.
Oh yeah, like today, it's just because I fell fucking straight forward, and I was like, no. But when we were at AJ, I fell a lot. But I didn't fall hard on the drop-in.
You didn't really fall.
Yeah.
I mean, that I saw.
Well, I mean, you were the only one that was helping, other than Brody, but I didn't fall when Brody was helping me. So, I mean, and on the bigger quarter pipe, I didn't fall or, like, step off at all.
I did see that. I was there for that one. I hate that quarter pipe, by the way.
Why?
That little, like, bowl thing. It's like, I don't know, it's like just a curved part of the bowl. It's got, like, flat in the middle, and, like, there's so many fucking cracks and bumps.
Yeah, I was so
like,
scared.
in the middle of this, in the flat part of, like
where
I was trying to
roll
skate
down.
it. I was trying to skate it like a mini ramp, and just go back and forth on it. But the flat in there, there's like a drainage grate that like dips in a little bit, so you hit that and you kind of dip in. And to the left of that, there's like 4 or 5 like just chunks of concrete that are missing.
Gone.
And then like to the right of the drainage
like
thing,
2.
there's like other cracks.
Yeah.
And so you just like there's this one little gap where like your board can barely go through, and if you don't go through that one, you just like lose tons of fucking speed or you wobble.
Yeah.
And it's like so fucking hard to skate because you can't keep speed.
I want to go to Founders again.
I want to go to Founders
because
again too.
the mini ramp there, I feel like I could do it.
You could do it.
Yeah.
Because like that's the same height as like the one you dropped in at the skate park yesterday.
Really? It seems smaller.
Really? You think if you think it's smaller, then fuck yeah.
Yeah. But I would like need help for the first like 2 times I do it, because I'm still not good at dropping in. Like I didn't like we don't have dropping in on the Twinkie.
You know how it feels, which is good, which is like all you need.
Right.
But the next step is like just being able to do it on anything really.
Right.
And like not even I can really do that. Like vert, I guess, is just shit I don't fuck
I want to do vert.
I don't fuck with vert. Like,
vert is so cool. Like
I mean just like vertical quarters, like dropping in on that shit, scary shit ever.
Yeah.
But,
literally.
Like, if all I had to skate was like a vert ramp though, like I guess I would learn. But
yeah.
like, if my local had like a vert ramp, I guess I would try to learn so I could skate it and feel cool and be able to skate everything.
Feel cool. No, seriously.
When all I can really do is just drop in.
It's okay. You're doing pretty good at Oasis. I want to go back there.
Yeah, that was fun. I like that.
Yeah, I want to like learn that just because it's really cool. Like the mini ramp they have there.
Yeah, I guess it's considered a mini since it's not a vert ramp or whatever. I don't know what makes ramps considered minis or whatever, but I guess that's what it is. I don't know. I just call it half pipe. I guess that's all it is, half pipe.
I just want to learn how to like regularly drop in and not be a bitch, just because it's really scary.
Yeah, the ramp at that park is a little steep, I think, but for some reason I was able to do tricks there, and like not eat mad shit a lot. I mean, I did fall while we were there for that like band thing that they had going on there, the whole video showing. I did fall once while I was like on the ramp, like on that little half pipe thing. I fell and I landed on my board and I just rolled. I don't know. It was like
that's the best kind of fall though.
Yeah, I was like, you see those videos on Instagram where people are like doing a trick, like going really fast and they fall and they just land on their board and just keep rolling. Yeah. I did that and I was like, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
I was like, this only happens to cool people.
This only happens to cool people. No, I'm excited to like learn more and just improve.
Founders is gonna be
a good park to.
Yes, I also want to learn new tricks there. I don't know what yet, but I want to learn stuff there.
I feel like I could board slide.
You can.
I'll try it. Like I'm getting to the point.
That's probably the best place to try it too.
I'm getting
have
to
that
the
really
point,
short part of the rail, and they have like that little kind of like bench thing.
Yes.
It's like I don't know. It's just like two rails pushed together.
I just don't want to like fall straight on my back.
Like that one guy.
Yes. Yes. Oh
at
my
AJ,
god. I saw him literally.
Yeah, at AJ skate
like,
park. We were there yesterday,
like,
and like
shit.
some dude like was trying to do a board slide on like this really tiny rail, and he just like slipped out backwards and just spinaled. Like the worst I've seen someone spinal in person, to be honest. I've seen people like eat
I've
mad
seen
shit online.
Ezra spinal on the down rail at Freestone. I have the video.
I knew it happened, but I just totally spaced it. I mean, I wasn't there, I guess. So
he falls a lot. He used to fall a lot. He doesn't really fall.
He doesn't
anymore.
try that much new stuff anymore, other than like flat ground tricks. He tries like, I mean, it's fine. I mean, just whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But he can land tray flips and
He's
shit
one of
now.
the best skaters in the group. I think it's Brody. Well, I don't know. Brody's not that good anymore.
Brody like learns one trick and then
yeah.
doesn't do it anymore.
I think it would go you. But I don't know, because it depends on what you're talking about.
We all do different shit.
Right.
If you're talking like flat ground, like whatever you can do on flat ground, I could probably beat anyone in our group on skate.
Yeah.
Like if we were talking like skate, you have to play a game of skate to like earn your spot. I think I have enough random tricks that I could beat someone in skate.
I think it would, like, the skaters that are most well-rounded in our group, I think it would go you, Ezra, Brody, Nick. Nick's getting a lot better.
Brody can't even do kickflips.
True.
He can't kickflip at all.
True.
He's just never done it. But he tries tray flips.
Yeah, but he can land a tray.
I've never seen him land one. But
Really?
No, I've never seen him land a tray flip either.
I've seen him land one.
Like get really like on top of it and just slip out, but I've never seen him land one.
Yeah, I think it would go you, Ezra, maybe Nick, and then Brody. Because Brody varials.
Brody can like roll into ramps and stuff, and like that's fine. That's a good thing to know, but he just can't do flat ground at all. All he can do is ride like kind of like park-ish.
Then I think I'd go Jackson, Bryce, me.
Jackson's improving a lot. So Jackson is going really fast. I think Jackson's about to pass Brody as far as like skating abilities. Once Jackson knows how to like ride ramps, he will pass Brody. But as of right now, Brody just seems more comfortable on a skateboard.
Jackson just needs to get his kickflips like consistent. He has them pretty consistent. It's like 8 out of 10. Like
I would say
7, 8.
Yeah, I'd say like 6 or 7 out of 10. He can do it more than once every try. I mean, he can do it once or more than every other try, I think.
I'm just glad that I'm improving. Like, I don't know. I was talking.
I feel like you will think that you're improving even more once you learn like more flat ground tricks. Because once you learn flat ground tricks, it makes you feel like, oh, like I can do more than just roll on my board.
Yeah. I mean, like, it was a pretty big step for me to drop off of the box. Like, that was my first ever, like, drop off. I've never rolled off of a curb.
Did you do the little drop off at Freezone? Like the blue ledge thing?
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
I did the blue one. I did it, well, like, once or twice. Or not the big box.
Not the big one?
No, the Manny box thing.
Ah.
I'm too scared to do the big one.
The big one is kind of a step, yeah. I do see people do the same thing you do as dropping in, where they, like, kind of hold as you go off of it, which makes it easier. I've seen Thomas, like, teach his girlfriend how to do it like that.
How to what?
Like roll off of the ledge.
Oh,
since it's
yeah.
bigger, it's like, I don't know, holding someone's arm is probably a little bit better.
Yeah, because it's
the coping that messes with your head. There's like a round coping at the edge of like a little drop off, and like
I'm just scared of the height.
the little
like,
bump is what kind of gets people.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just scared of the height. Like the coping's fine because I did it. The coping scared me until like I did it on the Manny box, the Manny pad, whatever, and then I was fine. But that was still really scary. Although I did the other one, which was higher. I don't know.
The coping on like those little like manual pad things at Freestone is like nothing. There's like no coping on it. It's like just rolling off of like a curb. But I wish they would fix it. I wish they would just come in and like put like angle iron on there or some shit, and then we could have an actual ledge.
That's true.
An actual skatable ledge that people like would enjoy. I would skate that ledge a lot more. I think the only thing I actually fucking wrote. Oh yeah, that like big old long paragraph that for some reason I wrote underneath your name. I read like this article one time. Like when I go into my Google app, it'll tell me some news things that happened. And this was just like some random thing that just showed up, but apparently it was like some plague that happened like a fuck ton of years ago.
A fuck ton of years ago.
A fuck ton of years, but like
Fully.
a long time ago there was like this plague. It had to have been like 1400s or some shit like that, like
shit.
before people like knew science and like
Yeah.
and like medical shit. But like there's like this somewhere in like Poland or something like that. I can't remember where it was, but there was like some random lady that just like was in the middle of the street, just like dancing. She was just getting her vibe on, you know, doing a young jig, you know.
Where are you going with this?
She was just out there dancing, right?
Yeah.
And then she just didn't stop.
She just
And
danced?
she just never stopped dancing, and then she died. In the road dancing. She died.
Did she get run over?
She couldn't
couldn't-
stop dancing. There was a plague that affected her that didn't let her body stop.
Oh my god. Dude.
She just never stopped dancing until she passed out, and then woke up, kept dancing, and then died.
The intensity in the way you said that.
This
Woke up,
shit's-
kept dancing,
This shit's fucking
died.
weird.
That's so cool.
Nobody talks about this shit. What the fuck?
I mean, that's true. Like,
And then it spread.
did
It started affecting more people. More people were dancing and shit. And
more
then
dancing people.
whoever at the time was like the leader, king, I don't know, whatever.
Killed them all?
No, he was like, oh, these people must have loved dancing. Let's hire some musicians. So now, on every street corner, there are musicians playing songs because all these people, they just love dancing. They need music to play, to listen to while they're dancing, right? And then he realized that they couldn't stop dancing if they wanted to. They couldn't stop. And then he started firing as many musicians as he could and killing musicians because he needed them to stop playing music.
So they would stop
So
dancing?
that they would stop dancing. And it didn't do anything. And then
They just
the
kept
people just
dancing.
kept dancing and dying. And it just, I guess it just disappeared. This plague just disappeared. No one knows what happened to it. This
Holy
just
shit.
randomly happened. Like
Dude,
hundreds
God's
of people.
really just like fucking around up there.
Yeah, hundreds of people just like randomly started dancing and dying because of it. And just nothing. We know nothing about it.
What the fuck?
It's probably some type of mushroom or some shit that
Yeah.
they were eating.
They probably
I bet it
had a
was.
mushroom laced with like mold. And they
I bet it was some shit like that.
Yeah.
Something that like would affect your brain.
Mm-hmm.
Because like, you know, fucking weird ass shit out there. Wow, mushrooms. That one's for all you Spotify listeners out there.
For your ASMR enjoyment.
For your, under like on Twitch, you can like add tags. Those are just like subsections of people that can like look like find you. And sometimes I go under the ASMR tag. There's two different tags. There's visual ASMR and then there's audio ASMR. And I go under both of them because it's funny. Because it's funny.
Okay, I was about to say.
There's someone because I like seeing people come like into my chat and they go, "Why are you under the ASMR tag?" And then I get really close to the microphone and I give them the ASMR.
Did I tell you about last night how Ezra was literally talking in his sleep?
No.
Oh, he was like making mouth sounds and James was also talking. It was like I was just laying there chilling because I couldn't really fall asleep.
James was there.
James was on the ground.
James is pog. I like James.
I like James too. But Ezra was asleep and I was like just laying there and he like starts going like chomping on his teeth and I'm like he like
Chomping on his teeth. He's having a good old chomp down there. He's probably eating some tasty food in his dreams.
I like looked over and I was like, what the fuck? I like asked him, I was like, are you awake? And he just didn't answer. And I died. I was like, what the fuck? Because Brody was talking, when we were all just chilling there, Brody was talking about how Ezra talks in his sleep. And it was so weird. because I didn't know where it was coming from. And I turned around and I was like, what the fuck is this?
He'd be over there eating some tasty food
Yeah.
in his dreams.
He's probably having Taco Bell.
Should ask him about it.
Well, I don't
See
know
if he
he'll
remembers any
remember.
dreams.
Well, I told him about it as like when we woke up, because Brody was like, "All right, we gotta go," and I was like, "Yeah, you're making some weird teeth sounds." He's like, "Man, I was just chomping," and I was like, "Yeah."
I really do be just chomping. I know some people like grind their teeth in their sleep.
Oh, my friend Josh.
I know when I was young, like I guess I did that, so I had to wear like a mouth guard when I was going to bed.
My friend
so.
Josh, he like grinds his teeth like all the time.
Skate park Josh?
No.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Wait, Josh. No, he's a different Josh.
Different Josh.
Little black Josh. You don't know who that is.
I don't know, little black Josh.
If any of my friends are listening, you know who Josh is.
I had a friend, Josh friend in junior high/high school who I called Black Josh.
Black Josh. Oh yeah, that's what we call our Josh.
Because he was the only black person I knew.
Oh, Black Josh.
Yeah, this is my black friend, Josh.
Josh. This is my black friend.
If you're out there,
Josh.
Josh, what's good?
What's good, Josh? We miss you.
What's poppin', man? Haven't talked to you in a while. A side story about this Josh guy. I just remembered. This happened recently. When we were in like junior high or something.
Yeah.
I would every now and again we had like the same class, so I like talk to him.
Yeah.
And we were like kind of homies, but he was like kind of like a nerdy black kid.
Yeah.
Which is why I kind of like just chilled with him because like we could relate on some
'cause you
stuff,
were just a little
like
bitch.
Minecraft or something like that. Like that's why we were relating on. We were like, "Yo, dude, you like Minecraft? I like Minecraft. Fuck yeah!" And we fist bumped or some shit. But he was like, he would make YouTube videos about him playing Minecraft with his friends.
I used to do that.
But he had like the jankiest setup I'd ever fucking seen, and he would record his Minecraft through his phone, like just pointed at the TV, and this was like the most like the most like I want to post Minecraft videos thing I've ever seen, and like. He showed me a picture of his setup, but it was like a book, and he would like lay his phone on this book, and it would be pointed at his TV, and then he would just play Minecraft.
Hey guys, so today, welcome back to my Minecraft Let's Play.
Let's play. All right, here we go. And then it's like silent for the rest of the time, except every once in a while he's like, "Oh, kill it!
Diamonds!
Diamonds! We found diamonds, guys!
Guys, we did it!
You will never believe what I have just found. It is some diamonds.
It is some diamonds! I found some exclusive diamonds!
I have got to go put these in my chest." But those videos that he made back in junior high, I guess I had commented on one of them.
Yeah.
I don't remember what I commented, but like I got the notification that he liked my comment or something like
When?
that, or like or that he replied to my comment like a couple weeks ago. And I was like, what the fuck? He's just out here like commenting on his old Minecraft videos.
Dude, you should have been like, yo, what's up, dog?
I think he said something like, God, fuck. Maybe I should find it. Maybe I should try and find it. God, save me. There's no way I'm going to be able to find this shit.
Probably not.
We'll try. Did you ever try to make YouTube videos?
Oh, yeah, I had a whole YouTube channel.
Was it Pog or no?
I mean, we played with, like, My Little Ponies. But
My Little Ponies, huh?
yeah, we were like talking about. It was my friend Bree and I doubt she's listening to this, but like we would just like do these little story scenes, and one time like we were talking about our life and stuff, and like her dad walked in and he was like, you guys can't be talking about like all that personal stuff and where we are and where we live, and it was so funny. But
Dad, God, let me just live my dream.
I'm drawing two people giving each other flowers.
My little sister made YouTube videos. I think she had multiple YouTube accounts that she would try and make YouTube videos for. And I found this one video of her, and it's like her and her friend Michelle, and it was supposed to be like a gymnastics video or something like that.
Gymnastics.
And it starts out with her going, "Hey, what's up, guys? It's Molomo360 here,
Oh God.
back again for another YouTube video. This time with," and then our friend Michelle comes in, and she goes, "Michelle," and she goes, "Hi guys," really loud into the.
Hi guys.
and I saved the video. I have it saved. I know you're gonna listen to this, Morgan. I have it saved.
Hi Morgan.
It's saved. I have it. I'm gonna put it on Brobot. I'm gonna clip the sound of you saying, "Hey, what's up, guys? It's Molomo360 here," and it's going on Brobot. It'll be there next time you show up. I will put it there. It will be on Brobot.
That was very
You're welcome. Anyways, I can't find this shit, so whatever.
It's fine.
But it was really good. Really good. I was proud of myself. I sent it to her in a text because it was the only way I was able to send it to her. Because apparently the file that I had was too big for Snapchat or something like that.
Oh.
Because of the way the files are made.
It's kind of, oh yeah, it's kind of gay.
Yeah, sometimes you just like make like big files for no reason. It's like a 15. It's like 5-second clip, but it's like a gigabyte. And you're like, why is this a gigabyte?
Why does this literally take up all my storage?
Yeah, no, it's like just that 1 second of like it being bass boosted or whatever, you know.
Yes.
And that apparently that shit like takes up a million megabytes because of how loud your fucking voice is.
Because of how loud and obnoxious you fucking are.
Yeah, and it's like just because you're being retarded in this video, you're gonna it's gonna cost you some space, buddy. Be prepared, dumbass.
I wanted to become like a professional YouTuber when I was.
I think everybody did.
I feel
Because like I made YouTube videos.
Yeah, like who didn't?
Who didn't make YouTube videos? Honestly.
Do you know who Captain Sparkles is?
Of course I knew who Captain Sparkles
Dude,
was.
I used to watch
Captain
him.
Sparkles is pog as fuck.
I know, I love him. I used to watch like his Minecraft videos and it was so great. I like got really into Minecraft videos. It was just a great time.
I think we all had a Minecraft fizz.
Yeah.
I'm barely leaving it.
I'm not even gone.
I'm not even gone from it yet. I'm finally gone from it being recommended in my YouTube all the time.
Yeah. Now it's just Unis Honest and Braille skateboarding.
Did you ever watch like all the Call Me Carson guys when they had the
Yes.
SMP Live?
Yes.
I kind of had like my own SMP Live server at some point.
What is it? Survival multiplayer?
So yeah, survival multiplayer, and like the people that I still watch from that is like Jay Schlatt. That's like my favorite guy. Jay Schlatt. If you guys want to watch some funny ha-has, Jay Schlatt, funniest guy. Also got me into listening to Animal Crossing music. Shit's pog as fuck. But like all those guys, like that's when like my Minecraft phase resurged a little bit was when I started listening, like watching their YouTube videos and streams.
Mm-hmm.
But back in the day, it was like Minecraft, if you know what that is.
Yes. Do you like my drawing?
Yes, I think you're really cool. That's what it says. Oh, it's a good alien thing.
Yeah.
Epic eyeball, man.
Yes.
But like Minecraft, like all those people, B000100, dude, that guy got me into building some fat houses.
Yes.
He was a Minecraft builder, and like he's the reason why I like building Minecraft houses.
When I was on Ezra's server, like when it was really popular, it was always active.
What do you mean really popular? Like
there's just a lot of people on it all the time.
Like people you know?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I was gonna say like random people like were joining Ezra's server. Fuck yeah, hell
there's
yeah.
Like
That's
5,000
so cool.
people on there. No, but when I was pretty active on Discord and that server was like we'd play Jackbox every night. I miss that so much. It was so much fun too. We'd play Cards Against Humanity like online. But Diego and I would stay up until like 5 a.m. just building shit. And I had like this world and it was so cool. And we'd all, like I built this massive house and everyone had a room.
You ever try and build your own house in Minecraft?
Yes.
I think everyone has. And you're like, Dad, look.
Yes, I would be like, Dad, come look at this.
Look, this is the toilet where you poop. Right? Cool, huh?
Cool.
Yeah, it's just a chair, but it's just a stair with like a sign on it or something like that.
I remember I used to like try and download like I think it was there was this like mod for PE version, and I try and download them on my
Pocket
iPad.
edition.
Yeah.
Pocket edition. I remember so the thing that ruined Minecraft for me was finding out mods. Finding out like hacks and stuff.
Really?
So like
I never
I
did
played
that.
up. So where my Minecraft started was Pocket Edition.
Yes.
Or actually no, where my Minecraft started was like a cracked like Minecraft version on my mom's old laptop. And that's where I played Minecraft primarily, and it was stuck in this one update. I couldn't update it because it was a cracked version, which means I didn't own it. So I couldn't update it with all the others because I was like fucking 12 or some shit. I didn't know how to use Google and like find the newest thing, and I also didn't have money to buy the game. So I was just like stuck in this one thing, and I found out how to like make worlds and then be able to swap it to creative mode, like in the world. And like the way that this like cracked version was like set up, whatever update it was in, it was like if you didn't set the world type to be able to like switch game modes and shit, you know like the whatever button you can click that's like it's like enable cheats or something like that, which just lets you use the console pretty much. And then I realized like I would purposely turn that off so I wouldn't cheat in like my single player worlds. I say I wouldn't cheat, everything would be like 100% legit. But then the second I figured out that if you hit escape and you click open to LAN, it'll switches it all off. So then you can now enable cheats. And I was like, whoa shit, like now I can do this, and it ruined it.
Yeah.
And then nothing was fun. It was way more fun when I was retarded and didn't know.
I'm gonna go take my retainer out.
Take it out.
I can't take it out right here.
Well, then go take it out. I don't care.
Entertain them.
I mean, that's what I do.
No.
I'm here.
That's not what you do. Definitely not. You don't talk to them.
Maybe I'll figure out what I... Hi.
I thought everyone should see my teeth.
No one wants to see your teeth, Chey. Fuck off. Maybe I'll figure out what I want to paint my nails with. No, actually, don't know. So, this is a new addition to the set. This is a Yummy Juice plushie that my little sister got me. Don't remember when. I think she just randomly got it for me one time. It's got a straw in it. You take the straw out. It's like a little plushie that's like the shape of it looks like it's as close to a Capri Sun as you can possibly get without it being called Capri Sun. Yeah, it's pretty sick. I think it's cool. I would like more Capri Sun memorabilia. If you could get on that, anyone, thank you. Yeah, so if you guys are doing that, thank you. Get me more Capri Sun stuff. That would be sick. Right now I just have some shorts, Capri Sun shorts. I custom made some Capri Sun jeans. And I got this Capri Sun pillow. Welcome back.
Okay. I left them in there because...
Like just on the counter?
No, I put them on a tissue.
Oh, I was like, I might think they're a snack. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna eat your retainer shit.
I washed them off, so
So
you can't go in there and be like...
Gross.
Yeah, tell me about
Jesus, I'm like just chomping on your retainers.
Now I can actually, smile.
No more lisp.
No more lisp for today.
No more lisp.
I can say yes.
Feels bad.
Yes.
Yes.
Do you have any other questions? Like, I don't know.
Well, the only shit I actually wrote down was to ask you about planes and shit. Because I just know it's a thing that you do.
Something I love
Just,
talking
you just
about.
you just like planes and shit.
Yeah,
But I don't know where this started. So where did planes and shit start?
Okay, I've talked about this.
Probably.
Yeah, but it's okay. You were probably high.
I was probably stoned as fuck.
Just
Happens. I just fucking
Gone.
see you like fucking bonked.
Bonked. Okay, so
You guys trying to get bonked tonight?
Okay, quick recap. What was your thought when I asked you what you would do if I just passed out in your car? Do you remember that? I would just
don't.
ask you if I'd ask you, I'd be like, what would you do if I just, like, fell forward on your dashboard and, like, completely blacked
I
out?
think I remember you making the motion of just like falling forward, but I don't remember this conversation at all.
Oh, well, what would you do if, like, I was in your car and I just, like, died? Like, just,
Like completely like dead, or like you
No.
just like fell asleep?
no, like, passed out.
Or, like-
knocked out.
Oh, like knocked out. I don't know. Probably drive to your house or some shit. Like if we were
Drop her off
just
on the
driving, if we were just driving, like I know enough, like I guess like first response, like medical aid to be able to tell if you're fucking dead or not. So like I know how to check for pulse. I know if someone is choking. How to like fix that shit. I know how to like, I don't know. I guess like CPR is a thing.
Yeah.
I know how to do that. I'm certified. Thank you. You're welcome.
Aw, thank you. You're welcome.
Yeah, so I know those things. So if none of those things work, then you are probably just dead. And then I will probably call someone.
I was in the car
Or
with
just-
you, Jackson, and Ezra, and you guys were like, "Oh, we just drop you off on the highway. We're gonna drive away."
We might. Not gonna lie.
It
If
was
it's
so
just me in the car, those are the first steps I take. Anyone else in the car, side of the road.
Side of the road, get out.
Can't look like a pussy in front of the boys. They can't
Oh
be out
my
here
God.
checking for pulses. Gotta go fast.
Out.
Not even stopping, Chey. I'm just opening. I'm unlocking the door. Whoever's sitting behind you and behind the passenger seat's gonna open the door. I'm just gonna kick.
Just gone.
Yeah, I'm just gonna reach over, hit the unbuckle button, and then I'm just gonna kick. I'll slap the cruise control on. Won't even have to like, worry about gas or speed,
Holy
and I will
shit.
just fucking boot your ass out of my car.
Imagine.
You deal with this shit later.
Just deal with the dog.
Your family doesn't know where I live, Chey.
Are you sure about that?
Possibly.
Possibly. I mean, I don't know.
Hopefully.
I hope. I don't even know your address, so you're good.
Yeah, we're chilling.
I think I've sent your address to other people, but I don't know it.
Probably.
But hopefully, because I sent it to that one guy once that one time.
Oh, yeah, you like asked me while we were doing a podcast where I live.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I almost like just told you, and then I would have forgot to edit that part out.
Holy shit! I remember that.
It's because I think Taylor was here.
Yeah, Taylor was
that
here.
was a previous podcast.
But that was like, I don't talk to him anymore, because he has a girlfriend now.
He seemed kind of sketchy, not gonna lie, but
He was. I mean, he's not like sketchy, but he lived in downtown Phoenix.
which
and
was like a 25-minute drive from here.
He drove 40 fucking minutes.
He drove 40 minutes just to come pick you up. It's fucking sketch, not gonna lie. If you lived any farther than where you live right now, you're out of luck.
I know, but I don't know. Like,
No
it
way
wasn't-
am I driving my ass out to Queen Creek.
Oh my god.
Fucking 30 minutes. Anything longer than 15 minutes?
No. No, I don't know, but I don't know. But planes.
Oh yeah, shit, that's where we were.
Yep.
That's where it was going.
No.
You said quick recap, and then you were like, oh yeah, what would happen if I fucking died in your car?
Well, that's what I thought about. Okay, so when I was younger, I had flight benefits, and I would fly with my grandma to like different places. She's the one who works at Southwest. That's where I get my flight benefits from. Is he dying out there? All I heard was,
I didn't hear that.
okay. Anyway, so, when I was 7 or 8, I would fly alone to Santa Cruz every summer, or like just every break. And there was a certain like feeling, I guess. It was just being away from, because my family's always been just a shithole, and there's always been problems between my 3 like parents, my aunt, my grandma, and my dad. They all hate each other. Yay.
Pog, family feuds.
Yeah. But it's just been a shithole forever. And when I would fly, it would be like I'd be alone. And the flight attendants were always super nice and stuff. And I really enjoyed going to the airport and like being able to kind of just escape for a while. Even if it was just an hour and 45 or whatever. But that started to like grow more as I started flying more alone, because it was like even more problems, but even more to get away from. And I would just vibe and write, and you know, if I had my like laptop with me, I would just type forever. And the people next to me always looked at me like I was weird. I'm like, bitch, I'm writing a novel. Get out of here.
I'm writing a book.
Yeah, I'm writing a book.
Fuck off. Side
fuck
note,
off.
like so like the first time I was ever on a plane was when I was like 13 or 14 or something like that. That was the first time
youngin'
I was ever on a plane, and it was flying by myself, or I guess by myself with my friend Michael. We were going to church camp.
Yes.
I guess church camp, but I guess it's probably the closest thing I call is church camp. We fly to BYU in Utah.
Oh, yes.
So we were flying to Utah, and then we were like going to go to the college, and then you stay in the dorms in the college or whatever, and they do whatever for like a week. It was pretty cool. It was a good time. Anyways, every other time I've flown is by myself.
Yeah.
And that's like to California. Every time has been to California for like TwitchCon and stuff like that, or if I'm going there. But
hello.
I enjoy like the random banter with like people sitting next to you, because it seemed like almost every time I go, it's like an old person that's next to me that doesn't know anything about the internet, and so I just make shit up. I'm so cool on flights.
Yes.
When the person sitting next to me knows nothing about like YouTube videos or Twitch or anything like that, I sound so cool. And I have a business card on me. Holy shit. I'm professional. I'm so cool. Oh my god.
Mine was always just they like freak out. They're like, it was so weird. They're like, how do you fly alone? I was like, I don't know. Like,
I just do it.
I just do it.
Book a flight, get on it.
Book a flight. I'm on that bitch, gone. But it just started to grow more, and I got more interested in planes and like how they work, and it was just something that I was really interested in. And then I went to a aviation convention, and it was like women's in aviation, but fuck women. Just kidding.
Yeah, fuck women. All my friends hate women.
Yeah. And it was really cool, and I got to talk to a lot of different pilots, and I'm still in contact with some of them. And I went to Hawaii like a year ago to like meet one of the pilots. I mean, I talked to her at the convention, but like I spent like 3 or 4 days there, and it was super cool. And we just like, she showed me around like the Honolulu airport, and it was just super sick. But I don't know, it's just kind of part of it was, my family was always like, you need to have a plan. And that's why I have such a set plan right now that I like genuinely...
So you can tell people like what you know, what you want to do. I never had not a single chance. Someone's like, what do you want to do with your life? I'm like, I don't know. I'll fucking figure that shit out
like
when I get
snowboarding
there.
is also something that I could do. And I want to get back into competitions and stuff, but that's like...
But it's also like something that your family can't really rely on.
Unless
I
go like...
It's not like something you can go to school for and like
and they're
progress
like, oh, we're
towards.
saving money for college. And I'm like, bitch, what the fuck do I do if I don't go to college?
I just have the money. Like,
yeah, like hand it over.
Can I have a car? Like, fucking, please?
You want to buy me
Can you just pay me for semesters that I'm not going to?
You want to pay for my commercial license? Like, but I don't know. I find a lot of enjoyment in it, and I go to the Christmas parties that Southwest has, and they have planes there, and it's like in the hangar at the airport. I don't know, I just have such... I'm not as fascinated.
Are they just like open? Anyone can go to the parties?
No. I mean, if you want to go with...
I was like, that sounds like fucking sick, dude. I want to go to a fucking plane party.
You can come to the plane party.
Plane party? Pog!
Pog! No, it's a Christmas party, and they have free food, and like, it's just super fun, and you're like on the tarmac, so you get to see like all the planes, and I love being there. It's so cool.
Side note, tarmac is a weird word.
It is. It was weird to come out of my mouth.
When you said it, I was like, that's a fucking weird word.
Yeah, the runway, if you will. But
that's sick. I might be working on that thing.
Tarmac.
I think I'm gonna be throwing luggage though.
Where? Inside?
Outside probably.
Oh, well, you'll be on the tarmac. You'll get to see all the cool planes.
I'll be like, plane!
Whoa,
different plane! Or same plane, different logo. Oh, shit.
But no, I just, like, when there was a plane that kind of like Boeing made a plane, the 737 MAX 8, and it was supposed to be like the new, like really good, energy efficient, you know, all this bullshit. And the sensors on the plane that detect a stall didn't work. So like when the engines would stall when you're like going up, they didn't work. I think they're the flight attack sensor, something like that. I haven't looked at it in a long time, but it would cause the plane to crash. And it happened in... It was basically a big shit show for Boeing, and that kind of got me like really into it.
Do you know when that happened?
That happened a year or two ago.
I think I remember hearing some shit about it.
It was probably about a year ago, because it was when I was in California. So probably about a year ago. But I don't know. Like, it's just something I'm really passionate about and that I want to pursue. And although all of my family like doesn't support it, but I have like 150, 200 hours in the air so far, and I'm slowly just working towards it. But I'm 9 years old, so I can't fucking get it yet.
Fucking 9.
Yeah,
but about to hit double digits. Congrats.
Yay. But I don't know, I was initially planning on getting my private pilot's license when I was 15, but I can't do that because, one, I don't have the financial support because my family fucking hates me now, and...
Is it expensive?
It's really, really expensive. And once I get a job, like, there's still no guarantee that I can officially follow through with that because it's really difficult, and it's hard right now with COVID and everything. But I don't know. It's definitely something that I'm still really passionate about.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, if it's something that you really like, you're just going to find a way to do it.
Right.
Same way with, like, entertainment shit. Like...
And I can get scholarships because I'm Native American, and, I'm kind of smart. And...
That's a little brag, okay? What's going on? Just kind of smart.
Not
gonna lie.
A little...
Kind of fucking big brain over here.
Big brain.
5 head, not gonna lie.
Dude, I do not have a 5 head. I wish.
Oh, you know who does, though?
Your sister.
Yeah. Oh, you're listening. Oh, there you go. And you saw it in person.
It wasn't even that bad.
It's big.
It's not that bad.
It's huge.
Morgan, if you're listening, it's not that
humongous, even.
Humongo.
You heard it here first, folks.
Emungo.
Emungo?
Emungo.
What does that even mean?
Enormous and humongous.
Emungo.
Emungo.
Huenormous, dude.
Huenormous, yes.
Huenormous.
Emungo. Emungo. Oh my god.
Sounds like something a fucking monkey would say. Emungo. Sounds like something Jackson would call somebody.
No, we were...
Fucking emungo.
When we were in the closet last night, we all came out as gay.
Everybody was in the closet, got it.
It was Ezra, Bryce, and I. Hold on. It doesn't work.
Marker broke.
Emungo. Okay, anyway, so when we were in the closet last night, they were like, yeah, Shay's gonna sleep in her shit tonight. It was like the weirdest shit ever. And...
What? What does that even mean?
Like I would shit my pants.
Oh.
And I would sleep.
Or you just had things and you were just gonna sleep on it.
Well, because I told Bryce, I was like, dude, I have to go to the bathroom. I didn't have to shit. I just need to go to the bathroom. Girls don't shit. And
I have to go to the bathroom before I go to bed every night.
That's kind of gay.
If I don't,
kidding.
I just wake up with unbearable having to pee.
That's my dick.
Either I'll wake up in the middle of the night having to pee really bad, or I get up in the morning and it's just I really have to pee and it hurts. Yeah, not the best. Anyways, continue.
Bryce his closet is really tall, so
So you shit in the closet?
No.
No.
But I
Damn.
was like, Bryce, I gotta go to the bathroom. He's like, just shit in here, and I was like, what?
That sounds like something that Bryce would say.
Yeah. Anyways, they were like, we're gonna check. We're gonna
shit. The shit here. Cups, hands.
While Ezra's holding the toilet paper.
I have to shit.
Bryce's
Cups, hands. Ezra's like this, holding toilet paper roll.
Anyways, so they're like, we're gonna check on Shay in an hour, and she's gonna be sitting at she's gonna be sitting at the top of the closet like a fucking monkey.
Emungo.
throw her shit. I was like, what? Sorry, it was so funny. Like, they're like, yeah, she's gonna be like going, ee, ooh, ah, ah, at us while she throws her shit. It was just so funny, and that's the most I've laughed in a really long time, like, at his house.
Laughing is funny.
Laughing is so much fun, and I miss it so much.
I don't think I've laughed as much as I, like, recently as I have listened, or, like, as doing the last podcast with Michael and Annika.
I'm just retarded.
It's just fucking hilarious, not gonna lie.
With Michael and Annika?
Yeah, I don't want to. Annika had like this really fucking funny story that I did not like. Everything she was saying, she says with like a.
Look, it's fucking sweating.
She says. She says with like a straight face and like kind of serious, but like it's fucking hilarious whenever she says this shit. I'll have to show you afterwards. But like the story that she talked about, I don't know. I was just seeing her fucking dying. It's so good. Anyways, laughing is fun.
Laughing is so
This
much
is the
fun.
best part of my life.
Yeah.
If I could just be told funny jokes all day and just laugh, I would have had the best day ever.
If someone can just say, come shit nuts.
Come shit nut.
Yeah.
There. I'm hilarious. You're laughing.
I laugh at, like, the most unfunny things. That's
Nut. See,
That's not funny. That's why it's a problem. But, like, someone will say something and I'll start laughing. And they'll just look at me and be like, that's not funny. And I would just laugh more. You know? They'd be like, I'm not
The
even...
awkwardness makes you laugh.
Yeah.
You laugh in awkward situations a lot.
Are you, like, reading my aura right
yeah,
now?
I'm reading your aura. I'm feeling your vibes. And the vibes are bad.
Fuck off.
Vibe check.
Vibe check.
Bad vibes. Bad vibes.
Bad vibe.
Yeah. That shit's kind of fucking weird, not gonna lie.
What?
Don't do that anymore. Whatever you're doing right now. Oh, please stop.
Please stop.
Anytime I'm with Jackson and he goes, I think of you. And every time you do it, I think of Jackson.
It came from me because I'd go. Do you have any more questions?
No.
No?
No, that was all I wrote down.
Unlucky.
It was just like, back to like me on planes telling old people about whatever I do. I like make myself sound super cool. So like the first time I went to TwitchCon, I had to fly. I don't know what I flew on. It was probably like Southwest or something like that. Because I've only ever flown a few times in Southwest, like pretty much every time.
Southwest.
And I had to pass. So it was in San Jose, and so I had to, for some reason, my plane, like the way that my flight was, we had to pass California and go to fucking Oregon.
Oh yeah, because did you go like over the ocean?
I don't know. Honestly, wasn't paying attention, so I don't know where I was. But we had a layover in Portland for like 5 hours. I was there for 5 hours just in a random airport.
Oh yeah.
I mean, honestly, for the amount of time I was in that airport, I realized why so many people in Portland are depressed. That place is sad as fuck. Like, it was just raining the whole time I was there. People were outside, like, having to work in the rain. I was like, that's kind of fucking sucks. Yeah. And there was, like, hippies everywhere, and, like, I was like, damn.
The witches.
I was like, damn. This is, like, fucking
Shit.
Portland.
Yeah.
But, on my way back from Portland to San Jose, I sat next to like this lady, this like older lady, not like she was like a grandma, I guess, but like she was like kind of a younger grandma.
Like 60s, 70s?
Yes. Maybe like, God damn it, what are you doing? Like early 60s or something like that. I don't know. Doesn't matter. But I was like talking to her and she was like telling me how like her daughter or something like that like works with the news or something. Yeah. And then I just started like making shit up and I was like, yeah, I have my own cooking show. Like I'm so like at the time I was like doing like cooking on Twitch and stuff, and I mean I still do it every once in a while, but not very often anymore. It's a lot of fun, honestly. I want to keep doing it, but like I have to take all this shit down and like reset it up out in the front room, and it's just not the best idea. But I was like telling her, I was like, yeah, like I just have like a cooking show, which isn't a lie. It's like a cooking show technically. And like people watch me, and like that's how I make some money. And she was like, "Oh, money! Like you make money doing this?" I was like, "Yep, it's like my own cooking show. I make money. Like it's pretty fucking sick." And I was like really like I don't know, making myself sound super fucking cool, which is my favorite part.
Like,
and then I gave her. I don't think I had business cards at the time, so I just like wrote down like my name or something like that and gave it to her. Because she asked for it. Mm-hmm. I was like, here, take it.
Watch my cooking show.
Good luck.
Good luck.
I wish I could have told her I had a podcast.
Yes.
I can now. But I don't know. Wherever you are, lady.
Yes.
I enjoyed talking to you. Thanks for showing me pictures of your daughter.
I had a very fun time at the airport once. So, I was going to Santa Cruz. It was like Father's Day. I had to fly back because my dad's fucking retarded. And he was like, I need to see you on Father's Day. Because I usually spend Father's Day in California. I'm there for like 2 or 3 months. And he like had a job in Paradise Valley, like when my plane was like about to leave. So he just left me at the airport. So I'm just chilling there. I'm like, I know this airport really well, and it's not like I'm going to get stolen. Like, no one's going to walk out the fucking security gates with me. That's what my aunt was always worried about. She's like, oh, well, someone might steal you or drug you. I'm like, bitch, who the fuck do you think I am? A retard?
It's like, it'd be something to worry about at a bar.
Yeah.
Something drugging you. But like
I'm not going to sit at a bar.
You're just chilling there.
Yeah.
How are people going to get drugs in you without anyone else knowing?
Right. And so my dad left, and my plane, they're like, okay, so we're going to board in like 30 minutes. It's fine, whatever. I was just looking at planes and shit. And they're like, oh, so we've encountered an engine problem. I was like, pog. So they had to move all our luggage to a different plane. So they had to unload the whole plane and then reload it to the other one. So it's like 3 o'clock. And I'm texting my aunt. I'm like, yeah, so I'm here. The engine just isn't working. And she's like, oh my God, do I need to come? And I'm like, no. What? No.
Like the aunt that's in Santa Cruz?
No, the aunt that lives here that hates me now. She's the one who kicked me out.
Unlucky.
And I didn't leave until 8 o'clock at night. So I just had to like vibe at the airport the whole time. And I finally got on my plane, and it was shit. It was the worst. But like we didn't have to switch gates, which was good. It was just like on the other side of the terminal or that gate.
That's nice.
But it was the first time like that's ever happened to me. Like my plane has never had a problem with it when I've been on it. And I fly like all the time. And it was like the first time. I was like, of course, the one time I'm here literally alone, that happens.
What's like the longest flight you've been on?
Well, it was to Hawaii, but I've been in the airport for 2 days straight. Because,
Because of like...
So, with
layovers or what?
With flying for free, you fly standby, which is basically if there's open seats, like, that's your seat. And if not, fuck you. Basically, so we're trying to fly to South Dakota, and we start in the Phoenix airport, so Sky Harbor, and we fly to Colorado, the Denver airport, whatever. And that was like a 2-hour flight. It wasn't bad. Maybe it was shorter. I don't know. We have to sit there for like 5 hours. And we weren't able to get on our first flight with United. And then we got on the second flight, so that was like another hour and a half. And we flew to Burbank, California. Literally the opposite direction. And we had to spend the night there. And then we flew that morning to Kansas. We had to fly to Kansas. We missed the flight. We didn't miss it, but we just didn't get on. And then we finally got to the airport, and that was like the most tedious thing ever. And my grandma found like this guy that she was talking to the whole time, and I was like, she's got a crush. And it was so weird. She was like, Chey, like, you can talk to him. And I was like, this is fucking weird. I don't want to talk to this
some
monk.
Random guy. Monk S.
Monk S. But that was, like, my longest flight, and I dreaded every part of it. Just because, like, airports are cool to be in. unless you're having to literally run to the next flight and then you miss it. It's
I always feel like I'm gonna see someone cool at the airport.
you will.
I'm gonna like see someone that like it's like famous or something. I feel like I'm gonna see that every time I'm at the airport. So I like
I've
look at
been
people
on-
a lot.
I've been on the plane with the Coyotes team. That was pretty sick.
When I was going to TwitchCon, and like I was like doing different flights and shit. Like I was seeing some like famous like Twitch streamers and shit.
Damn.
And
Did you say hi?
The way I say hi to like famous Twitch streamers is like, I know that it's like people say hi to them all the fucking time, and it's just like, oh yeah, just another person, and so I don't know. I just try not to like take up too much time, so I just go like, yo man, what's good? Like give them a fist bump and keep going. It's never like, yo, it's like, what do you like? How are you? Or like,
How are you, man? Like, I'm really trying to understand your vibe.
yeah, that's just like not my thing when I
Yeah.
see people that I know are famous. That's just like, I don't know. So I was like on the flight with like a bunch of them. And I was like, holy shit, what the fuck?
Holy shit,
Like, this is so cool.
Yeah.
Like I can see the back of their head. Like fuck yeah. Like
Yeah.
whoa, the back of their head's way cooler because I can never see the front of. I can never see the back of their head on streams.
How long have we been recording for?
An hour and 9 minutes. It's pretty pog.
Yes. What else would you like to talk about?
I don't know. Honestly, was kind of worried that if we'd get this far. I was like, can we just break an hour? I mean, I don't know. And it seems like we're doing fine, so.
I mean, I don't know. There's like a lot. Oh, what do you think about like? We talked about this with Taylor, but like, what do you think happens like after you die? Josh and I were talking about this today. Like, not necessarily after you die, but like, hypothetically, gotta listen for a second.
To like your spirit or like your body?
Your spirit. Well, here's my thing. Nothing really matters. It's a weird thing to say,
Nothing does matter.
kind of out of nowhere, I guess. But nothing genuinely matters. Like, everything that you do right now doesn't really matter because there's so many people in the world that literally don't know who you are. There's probably 0.5% of people that genuinely know who you are.
Less than that.
Right.
Point like 001 people actually know who you are.
Right. Unless you're, like, fucking famous. But I'm not
If
famous.
you're not famous, it's like 0001.
But, like, I just think about that a lot. It's like, well, does it really matter that I'm coming home 5 minutes late? Like, does it genuinely matter enough to, like, get upset about it? And I think about that a lot because, like, oh, we have one life to live. Like, especially as, like, who you are, and, like, in your certain situations and whatever, that's, like, your life, and I think you should make the most out of it.
Getting real philosophical over here. This is weird.
Yeah. I don't think
Nice.
I've ever talked about this with you.
No.
Or at least that you remember.
Yeah, that I remember at least. Yeah, no.
But I was telling my dad, I was like, nothing actually matters. We're literally on a rock floating in fucking space.
Imagine your dad, like being your dad in this conversation. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, like, what the
What
fuck?
do I tell her?
What-
God's not real. What the?
But
God's not real.
But like, just to think about how everything was created, not just how everything was created, but there's not like a white room after this. It's like you're dead. Like what happens? There's no physical heaven or hell. If you believe in that, it's just life and like.
And like all those stories that people have like said that have like died and come back or whatever. I could even just like chalk that up to like your brain still like creating functions. And like while you're being dead, I mean, you're like legally dead, which means like your heart stopped or whatever.
Yeah.
But like your brain can still like, I would assume that like your brain could still fire off like neurons or whatever like after you die.
Yeah.
And it doesn't need your
brain
heart to
works
keep
for,
pumping.
Like 10 or 20 seconds after you die, or it's like a minute. I don't know, something like that.
Or something like that. But like, if it happens with animals, like. After like chickens or whatever, like when they fucking die, they still move around. There's still muscles and shit that happen. But I mean, I don't know. I feel like that could explain some shit that people are saying after they die, or they're like, oh, they saw their dad or whatever that has already been like dead for a while. It could just be your brain like making shit up.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. Like I grew up like fucking like church and shit, and they were like, you go to fucking heaven when you die, and like in the Mormon, like the way they think about it is there's like levels of heaven. Yeah, there's like, so the thing that it's like, there's like 3 levels. I can't remember what they're called, but it's like like lower, middle, and then upper, and then there's like outer darkness, which is where like the fucking really shitty people go, and like all that. It's like basically hell, except that they don't call it hell. There's in like the Mormon religion, there's like not even hell. Like it's just not even called that. Like there's just nothing.
That's like understandable, but like I don't know. It just kind of messes with my mind sometimes. Like if I die tomorrow, is there stuff that I would regret I didn't do? And that's kind of how I think about a lot of stuff. Like, would I regret not telling this person something or not doing this or, something like that? And I just think that's, like, a good way to live. But, like, it's also dangerous because once it's like, oh, yeah, not a lot, like, genuinely matters. Then it's like, well, I've, like, thought about it. I would just live my life until I'm 18 and then just die.
You know what Josh told me? He said that if he just won the lottery and he had, like, a ton of money, he probably would only live a year because he would just drink so much and die. That's what he genuinely told me the other day. I was like, makes sense. He would just like buy a fucking huge house and then just die.
If I won the lottery, I'd have so much fun. I'd just like, I wouldn't even.
I would just continue doing whatever I'm doing now and then just like fucking have fun.
Right, like, you'd be able to do all the stuff you want to do. I don't know, there's just, like, little things. It's like, if I didn't do this, I'd regret it. And I think that's an okay way to live.
I'd want to travel more, I think.
Yes.
Because, like, I've only ever been on the West Coast. I've never been anywhere farther than, like, Colorado? I've never even been to Colorado. Maybe, like, Nevada. It's probably, like, the farthest, like, east I've ever gone, which is like one state over. The fuck?
One state up.
I don't know. It's over, up, whatever. In that direction.
I want to go to like every airport in the United States just because like that's so cool. There's so many airports with like.
What about just like any like all the major airports like in the world?
I'd want to do that too. Dubai has one of the finest fucking airports. It's just so nice.
Finest.
Just
finest.
I don't know. There's so much that I want to do still, but like I also don't see the long term of like living my life as say a pilot but then I like tell my friends, I'm like, well, there's so much more to live for. Like there's so many more people you're going to meet. So there's more people. I don't know. I think you know what I'm trying to say. But I don't know. It's a thought.
I have a feeling of like like a dream job or whatever would be like, I don't know. A lot of people like work shitty jobs so they can do the shit they enjoy. Where like you should just like do the shit you enjoy for your job or find a way to make it your job. Mm-hmm. I think that's what you're trying to do. Just find shit you enjoy, make it your job.
Right.
Which is what parents like nowadays like kind of are starting to realize. Mm-hmm. But like a lot of like parents that are like raised like barely like they're raising kids that are like kind of in college right now are not really realizing that you can kind of just like have a passion and then make it your job with the internet and shit now. Like if you just like for me, like if you just enjoy like entertaining or like just like doing shit like this, like, you can just make it a job.
Exactly.
If you just keep doing it, you just make it a job.
Right.
You like do the shit that you should do, like maybe like go to college or whatever, or like get an education. I think everyone should just have an education, I guess.
I think everyone should go to college.
At least like learn a little bit past high school.
Right.
Because they are kind of really shitty at teaching you in high school, and so not a lot of people retain knowledge from there unless you really like the certain subjects. Mm-hmm. Whereas in college, you can pick what you want to learn about and then learn about it.
And even just having that college degree, because it's gonna get even harder to get into jobs without that. And that's what a lot of people don't realize. They're like, well, I don't want to go to college because I don't want to spend the money in student debt. And I understand that. But I just, like, it's important. And it's going to be even more important in the next, like, 10, 20 years. It's just...
If I was going to go to college, I would probably get, like, a second job or something.
Yeah.
And try to pay for it myself.
Mm-hmm.
Because I like, debt is, like, fucking scary as shit to me.
It is. It really is. It's something that, like, you definitely don't want to be in.
I hate the feeling of, like, owing.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, I don't know. Like, I don't really get stressed too much, but, like, money stresses me out as fuck.
We've talked about that before.
We've talked about that before.
Yes. I don't know, I just, like, with skating and snowboarding and stuff, it's, like, that's stuff that I really enjoy and that I'm gonna continue to do. And I don't know, it's just, like, if you're not doing stuff that you enjoy, it's like, why are you here? Like, you were put on the earth for a reason. Like, you didn't just show up and you're like, yeah, I'm just not gonna do anything.
Everything sucks.
Yeah. It's like, well, you have to make the best out of, like, even if your life is shit.
Emo kids.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah, my life is pretty shitty for what it's worth, but, like, you have to make the best out of it, and I'm not saying that...
That's why you get homies.
Yes, that's why you need friends.
Get friends.
Yes.
When my little sister was going into high school,
mm-hmm.
she was like, what would you tell me? Like, what should I do? And I was like, join a club. That's what I told her. I said, join a club. Get friends. If you don't have friends in high school, I didn't have friends in high school. First year and a half, only friends I had were, like, the people that were in my neighborhood. Like, I kind of knew.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I knew, like, they were my friends, but we just didn't have the same classes or anything like that because all my friends were smarter than me. So I was, like, in the regular kid classes, and they were all in, like, upper classes. So I didn't know anyone. And then my first year of high school, I was at a completely different school from all of my friends.
Right.
And so I knew zero people, and my school was kind of shit. I hated it because I didn't have anything to look forward to when I went to class. Yeah. So, like, if you're listening to this and you're going into school, high school, or even still, like, in high school or college, or you're in school, join a fucking club.
Or just, like...
Or make a club.
Yeah.
Or do some type of extracurricular. Something to look forward to.
Right. Like, I never joined a club because I never wanted to be that, like tied down to something. And that's just... all the groups that, like, my grandma wanted me to join, I was like, all the girls are bitches anyway. That's why I don't have a lot of, like, girlfriends now. It's not because, I vibe better with guys. It's like, girls are really shitty, and so are guys. But I bond better with guys, if you will.
There's a different energy.
Right. And I'm, like, partially considered one of the boys. Sorta. I think I'm, like, pretty much there.
One of the boys. I'll have to assess the council before we say that you're one of the boys.
Yes.
We'll have to take a vote.
Okay. We can take a vote in the group chat.
Yeah. Be like, is Chey one of the boys? Yes or no?
Yes
and there will be a lot of no's.
That is a lie.
I'm preparing you now.
That is a lie.
There will be a lot of no's.
Last night, they told me I was one of the boys. They said Chey is literally a boy.
Oh, you asked?
Oh, no. They brought it up. Because I was sleeping on the bed, and they're like, it's okay, you're a guy. You're like, you're one of the boys. And I was like, okay.
Whip out your dick.
Yeah, they were like,
said something like
come on, Chey, show us your nuts. And I was like,
show us your nuts.
But not that I'm super, I don't know what the word is, the opposite of introverted, extroverted. I'm, like, somewhere in the middle. And I think that's definitely helped me with making friends at Freestone. Like, the amount of people that I know at Freestone is literally crazy.
My little sister came to the skate park with us yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And I, like, walked in, and I knew everybody there. And she was like, you know everyone here, don't you? And I was like, yes.
Yes.
I know. I at least recognize everybody here.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like one of those things you walk in, I'm like, yo, what's good, Ethan? What's good, Brody? What's good, other Brody? What's good?
Yeah. And it's so crazy because... like, thinking about when I first got there...
Same.
it was like, I didn't know who Brody and Ethan were, and now I know, like, Mayor, Malachi, like, all of their
I know
group.
all the tricks they can do.
Yeah.
I know their best tricks. I know their, like, really shitty
Ethan
tricks.
can't frontside flip.
Fuck you, Ethan.
Fuck
Can't frontside flip.
But I don't know, like, it's so weird to think about. And Nisa asks me that sometimes. She's like, how do you know so many fucking people? I'm like, I don't know, I'm just open. And that's something my old friend used to have a problem with.
I never do that. I'm not open.
I like having people to talk to and friends, and, like, not so much the popularity or, like, being known. It's like, I like meeting new people.
I think it's less that, like, I don't like talking to people. It's that I'm worried about there being awkward conversation.
Understandable.
I'm like, I don't want this to be weird. I just
So
wanna,
I'm just
like,
not
I
gonna
just wanna,
talk
like,
to you.
I just want to, like, know you, but, like, not know you, like I do with everyone at the skate park.
Yeah.
Like, if you talk to me, like, I'll be your friend, dude, but, like, I'm not gonna start the conversation. That's what happens with everybody at the skate park. They're like, yo, you have a tool? Like, you have a skate tool? And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, that's it.
That's
I
the
don't talk to 'em.
conversation. I
Yeah,
don't know.
you have wax? Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't talk to 'em.
Cart or skate? I hate when people ask that. I'm like, skate wax.
Yo,
you reach-
pen or skate?
pen, skate. I don't know. It's so cool.
I think it's just like an easy joke.
It definitely
Also,
is.
everyone at the skate park is like fucking 12, so it's funny to them.
Yeah.
Just like fart and poop jokes.
Fart and poop jokes. Like, when I first met Thomas, like, my friend Joseph is, like, kind of a big fan of him. He just thinks he's so fucking cool. And I talked to Joseph a while ago. I was like, yeah, like, do you know who Thomas Turner is? And he's like, oh, yeah, he's, like, super cool. And I was like, you know him?
Yeah, we'd be like big chilling all the time.
Yeah, it's like, he follows me on Instagram. And he's like, what the fuck? No way.
Follows me on Instagram too. Let's
Yeah.
go. Thomas Turner following club. Hey yo.
Ooh. It's just, the community is so cool. And, like, genuine.
Like, you can be really fucking good at skating, and like someone that's like really shit, Chey for example. No, I'm just kidding. But like, you can still be homies. It doesn't matter.
Right. And
I mean,
people
honestly,
like to
I
see
think
you
it's like that in a
improve.
lot of things, like
Mhm.
basketball or whatever, or something like that, for example.
people like to see you, like, improve.
If you're really good, like, I don't know, like, I get the same kind of enjoyment of like teaching someone shit, as like anyone else, I guess. Like, as if you're like really good at something and you know how everything works, it's like super cool to see someone like learn something for the first time. Whether it's like, I don't know, like shooting a 3-pointer or something like that, or I don't know, doing whatever, shooting a gun, I don't know.
Yeah, no,
Fucking
that's understandable.
weird shit like that.
I think it, like, the hype people get when they, like, do a really cool trick out of the bank and, like, nobody knows them. And everyone's like, yeah, that's so cool.
That's
and, like,
so skateboarding.
yeah, and it's such a dream. Like, for me, that's, like, something that's so cool.
Or it's
Just-
like someone's working on like a really simple trick, like maybe like a kickflip or something. I mean, I guess it's simple, but like
Yeah.
they're working on like something that's not super technical, but like hard for them. And everybody knows it's hard for them because they've been trying it for like forever.
Yeah.
They give it so many attempts and they finally land it. Everyone's like, fuck yeah, like, yeah.
That's when
It could have been any trick, but the fact that they just landed it after trying it for so long and everyone getting so hyped off of that is like the energy I live for at the skate park.
Me too. When I first learned the 50-50 stall, you weren't even there, which sucked. But I fell like 30,000 times. And the one time I landed it, everyone was like, yeah! And it was just,
Fuck Pog.
fuck, bog, yeah. It was just, it's such a nice feeling to have that recognition of, like, other people are also seeing you improve. And that's why it's so nice. And I'm glad that, like, I was pushed out of my comfort zone by you. Primarily.
I did drag you to the skate park. That's right. You were just like a part of the group chat. I was like, who the fuck is this?
Yeah, because we hung out that one time, like, at Oasis or whatever. That's when I first met you. And I thought you were an alcoholic because of the breath thing.
Ah, yeah. The thing where I go, I'm not an alcoholic, but but I have to blow in this thing.
He has to blow the car.
In the car. I was
No,
borrowing a
he
car from a
blows the
friend,
car.
from a family friend, and the person who let me borrow the car had a breathalyzer in it because he's a fucking alcoholic. And
No.
but he got a DUI
I have to explain the story every time to someone. I would like pick up in the car, but the guy was an alcoholic. He got a DUI. He had to get a breathalyzer put in his car. So he bought a second car to get the breathalyzer put in, and then didn't want to drive it. So he let me drive it.
Do you want me to paint your nails?
Yes, please.
Okay.
I don't care what colors. If you want to just pick whatever.
Anyways, but to continue that conversation, it's just, I don't know. But I text you in the morning. I think it was like 5 in the morning, and I think you're like, "Do you want to go skate?" And I was like, "Yeah." It was my first time ever at the park.
Oh yeah, it's because it was like there was no one there, and you were like, I don't like going when there's people there, and I was like, fucking fine, let's go.
Fuck. But it was such a cool like experience, and it's so weird to see how far I've come now. Like I could not stand up. Do you remember? Like
yeah, we would go to the skate park and we'd be like, Shay's hasn't gotten on her board at all. Shay at the skate park with skateboard, no skate.
No. It was a really hard thing to get over. And I don't know like the set time when it did.
I do forget that you like just were like social anxietied out of skateboarding or whatever it was.
It was very difficult just because like my anxiety would get really bad, and I just, not that I'd freak out, like have a panic attack or anything, but I've definitely noticed like in the past, like now when I go and I bring like my friends or whatever, and they're like, how do you just like, there's so many people here, and I'm like, it's not that bad.
Yeah, but you know they're like feeling the same shit you did.
Yeah. When my friend Caleb came for the first time, I was like, hey, do you want to like take a lap around the park? And he was like, dude, there's so many people. And it wasn't even that bad, but like I understood it, and it just kind of like
it clicked that it's like, oh, you're like, it's not just me. It's just
Yeah.
like a being out of your environment type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then once you're there enough, you like recognize people and you don't feel like as weird like being on a skateboard or whatever.
Yeah. And I think like I definitely noticed, I'll do your thumb, my confidence, like I don't know if you noticed, but like my confidence definitely went up since then, just because I'm confident on my board. When I got there, I like wasn't comfortable with riding regular, and now that like it just seems like second nature.
What do you mean riding regular? Like you were
Like I would push Mongo.
Oh yeah, that's right. I was gonna say, weren't you like a Mongo monkey or some shit like that?
Mongo monkey.
Mongo monkey.
Okay, middle finger.
Mongoloid.
Mongo mongoloid.
That's what Mongo stands for.
Really?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
I hope it does though.
Everyone seeing my side profile. To whomever is watching on the video.
But now I do feel a little bit more sympathy, like seeing what you've gone through for like my friends that I bring to the skate park that don't really ride around.
Mm-hmm.
I will now realize that it's not just because they are afraid of ramps. It's because other reasons.
Mm-hmm. It was so hard for me to explain to you, just because I don't even know how to explain it sometimes. And
I think it's because I always had friends with me at the skate park.
mm-hmm.
Actually, that's a lie. From the very start, I had like one friend that would come with me. His name was Hayden. We were like grew up next to each other or whatever, but
Other hand?
The first time I ever went to a skate park was Reed Skate Park.
Mm.
I don't know if you've ever been there, but
No, but
Reed
I've
Skate
heard
Park
some
is like really ghetto, and it's like super.
dumb.
It's super like steep, and all the ramps are pretty much made for bikes and scooters. It's
All
not
the
re-
gay kids?
yeah, it's not really much of a skateboard park. And everything's like disproportional and whatever, but I mean, we should go there sometime and like check it out when it's like during the daytime when it's not super sketchy.
Mm-hmm. Middle finger.
But I remember like going there for the first time and like, I don't know, I guess my friend Hayden had the same like it's like weirdness as I did.
Mm-hmm.
So I just kind of like didn't want to be a pussy, and so I would do whatever he was doing. But now we are like the opposite.
No, he's a pussy.
I mean, he's not really.
Wait.
He didn't really change very much as far as like his ability to just do whatever he like.
Wanted.
he would be like, I'm gonna try this, and just go try it,
Mm-hmm.
and not worry about other people. Where I think about other people way too much.
Sparkly fingers vote today.
Okay. I haven't had this one yet. Sparkly pink. Ayo, Pog.
Actually,
Is it kind of shit, not gonna lie.
yeah, but I have an idea.
Okay.
We're gonna do sparklies on all of them,
Oh,
but it's gonna go over them.
okay. That's chill.
Yes.
I don't know what I was saying, but
Just how he was able to like
yeah, he's
go
able-
try stuff without the
yeah, he's
mental.
yeah, he didn't have like a mental block as far as skateboarding goes.
Lucky.
Yeah, I know. He just like never had it, where like everyone else I knew, like just kind of like had like a little bit of a block, or they had to get over, including me, I guess.
Mine just, it was so bad, and I hated it too. That's why I didn't go for other hand. That's why I didn't go for like a week, because I was just so scared of like.
Doesn't have to dry.
No. I mean, it's not that like wet.
That's
The-
why what?
Yeah. That was just one of. Oh, well, it's shit, but it's fine.
I don't care.
It was one of the. It wasn't even the fear of falling. It was just other people seeing me. Because it wasn't an environment I was comfortable in yet.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's like I can ride downtown with everyone and skate and not just be super pussy. And I can even ride at the skate park and not.
Super pussy, yeah. And now it's like you can go to any skate park
Right.
now, and you're like just chilling.
And I can enjoy my time there. It's a little scary at first. Like Tempe wasn't bad. I really like Tempe.
There was also like no one at Tempe when we went.
The past couple times I've gone, like there's been the same couple people there. It's super chill. But I don't know. It's just a different kind of feel now. It's like, yeah, I can't do a lot, but like, I don't know.
You know what I want to do? I want to skate street more.
We should go downtown downtown Gilbert. Like,
Don't like downtown Gilbert.
why?
I just don't.
Really?
And every time we go there, it's like that, just like 3-stair, and then like.
There's so many other spots
and then,
there.
I don't know. I've skated some of those spots, but I always get kicked out.
Oh,
It's
really?
just annoying. It's just like, I don't know. It's too public
Yeah.
to feel like a street spot, I guess. I mean, I don't know. It just feels like more annoying than it should. Where like I could skate the same thing I'm gonna skate at the street spot, like at a skate park that's like closer to my house, and I'm not gonna get kicked out of it. If it was like, I don't know, if it's something like I don't know, I guess I just like different stuff, but if it's like a ramp or something, or it was like a drainage ditch or something, and there's like some DIY shit in there, and like I would love to skate that, but
Right.
there's like this one kind of drainage ditch thing I know of that's just like a down and up, but like now I can actually do kind of like some transition tricks,
Right.
and so I would like to go back and skate it. It's kind of like, I don't know.
Oh shit! I'm skating tomorrow.
You're skating tomorrow?
Yeah, Bryce, Ezra, Jackson, going
Where?
Freestone. I'm guessing, but yeah. Sorry to cut you off.
Do you know when?
No, Bryce sent it in the group chat. He said after he's done with school, probably around like 3 or something. I have to get up at 7:30,
So like normal time?
but I don't know. It should be fun.
I mean, I'll probably be there. I wonder what James is doing.
Hames. I wish he'd get back into skating.
Yames.
Yames.
I don't think I ever knew him when he skated.
I didn't. Alright, give me other end. Yeah, I didn't know him when he skated.
James.
Well, so...
Now he just comes to chill
Yes.
and smoke Marlboros.
Well, not anymore. Now he just smokes nicotine.
No more Marlboro, James. All I ever see him do is drinking like Coors Lights.
James is so cool.
James is big chillin'.
Yeah. I didn't meet him, but I went to the Highland Talent Show, and that's kind of where, like, I knew him.
Was he in the talent show?
He was.
What did
I don't
he
think
What
he
did he
won.
do?
He might have won, I don't know. Guitar.
He was playing guitar.
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 Guitar. Guitarra. But I don't know. I just no.
I don't know what you're doing. Please stop. I'm uncomfortable. Jesus Christ.
I'm uncomfortable.
Ugh.
Dude,
I want to. Dang it, I don't want to say it. I want to save it. I'm going to save this for like a solo. I'm going to try doing a solo podcast.
Oh.
All on my own. All on my lonesome.
All on my own.
Tell some stories or something.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try and save some stories for that.
Yeah, that'd probably be a good idea.
So I have shit to talk about constantly.
You're not just going to be like, doo-doo fart.
Oh, poopy fart.
Poopy fart.
Uh-huh.
Come suck.
Poopy funny.
I'm from the pump.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Stinky.
Stinky.
Why is that what we're talking about? It's so retarded. But it's worth it.
Yeah, we can talk about whatever. That's the fun part about this.
That is true.
There's no structure.
Which is...
Also, when people ask me what kind of podcast I have, I don't know what I'm supposed to say. I have been telling them comedy, like a comedy podcast, but I think that's wrong. Like, I don't know what.
It's just like...
Like, if I was to put a genre on my podcast, I don't know what I would put it. I don't know what I would put it under. It's not philosophical, because I mean, only for like a solid, like 9 minutes, we could probably be philosophical, like we did for like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
When we talked about death.
It's true.
But I wouldn't consider it that.
It just... I don't even know. Like, I don't know what you... Because it's
I think on
basically-
Spotify I labeled it comedy.
Yeah, which
So,
is basically what
I don't
it is.
know. I think sometimes it's funny. And so
People out there might be finding it quite funny.
if you think this is funny, let me know.
Yeah, leave it down in the comments below.
Leave it. If you're watching the YouTube video, leave it in the comments underneath the...
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, please. Thank you. Thank you for watching my vlog.
I still have an ever-growing fear of pool vacuums.
Yeah, I think you're just like a baby, not gonna lie.
Okay. I don't know why it's so scary.
I think, like, when I was younger, I did dislike the pool vacuum as well. But
everyone shits on me for it. I'm like, I'm just scared of it. Like,
it's like it's not gonna suck you in.
but it is.
But it is.
Like, it's gonna go and then gone.
I just remember going to my grandma's house. They had a big pool, and there was like a pool vacuum, and it was named they like named it Charlie.
I named
and so
my
they
pool
would be
vacuum.
like, "All right, time to get Charlie out of the pool. Like all the kids are coming to swim."
Every time I go swimming, I take the vacuum out of the pool.
Yeah, everyone was just like afraid of it, and I was like, "This thing's just like all it's trying to do is keep the pool clean. Like, what the fuck? Why are we scared of it?"
Because it's scary. Like, just having something in the water that you can't, especially when it's moving. And I had to swim at Brody's when I was moving, and I literally shit my pants. It was
It's
so
moving at a very
scary.
slow pace.
Yes, because
Yes, but it's gonna eat me.
I'm scared I guess I don't like things touching my feet.
I don't like things touching my feet either. I also don't like being touched in general.
Yes and no. Hugs are great, but
Certain types of touches are okay.
yeah, people who just... My dad, like, always goes like this to me, and I'm like, can you not fucking touch me?
It just... That kind of shit makes you the angriest you've ever been,
Yes.
doesn't it?
You
just want
Yeah, literally.
Start
And-
punching things.
Yeah, and he'll, like, touch me and mess with me. Like, he'll, like... I don't even know. But...
Sorry. At my dad's house, when I would be, like, chilling on the computer, right?
Mm-hmm.
The computer is, like... The computer is, like, facing a wall.
Right?
And then... So I'd be, like, sitting, like, basically just staring at a wall. And then to the left of the wall is, like, where the TV would be.
Mm-hmm.
And it would be kind of like, I don't know, like diagonal to the corner. So it'd be like, kind of, I don't know, it'd be like this if it was up against the corner. I don't know if someone's listening to that, like how I describe it, but it's like, it's facing, I don't know, whatever. It's in the corner. And he would just be like sitting on the couch, like kind of like directly behind me, like, watching the TV. And every time he'd come home from work or whatever, like he'd come in and I would go like this. I'd take one ear off and I'd go, "Hey, Pop," and then I put my earphone back on and he'd be like, "Sup?" or whatever he says to me.
What's up, bitch?
Sup, bitch? Sup, bitch? What we eating?
What we eat for tonight? What you cook?
But he would come and chill on the couch, and like whenever he got close to me, I would like, you know,
Oh,
you like
yeah.
you like cower a little
like-
bit because my dad would like come up and he would smack the back of my neck every time. Anytime I was behind, like he was behind me, it would just be a back of the neck slap. It's not like that. It was not hard enough to hurt,
Yeah.
but it's just like a, and you're like, ah,
You're like,
don't
stop fucking touching
don't
me.
touch me. It's like when someone like goes, oh, you got something on your shirt, and they do the little like nose flick. Same feeling. When you
Just
feel like
Deck the shit
I
out
am
of them.
dumb. I am dumb. I am dumb. I hate you. Whoever you are, I hate you.
Fuck you,
It
fuck
could have
you,
been
fuck
someone
you.
random, and I would have been so mad. Yeah,
That's
I think
how
I
I
think that's
am.
why I don't like being
Just,
touched. I don't like
I'm like scared to get hit, but like because everyone fucking hits me. Like Nisa hits me, people in our group hit me, and it's not like hard, but I flinch. And even if someone's like standing right by me and I know they're there, even if they like move a little bit, I'll flinch. And it's so bad. It's just
when I was at my mom's, I was like,
necklace for today.
when I was younger, like my oldest sister would like, I guess like either like fight me or like we like beat each other up, you know, like sibling beat each other up. And so like once I was kind of old enough to like not get beat up anymore, like I was the beater upper, you know.
I was the wife beater.
Yeah, I put on the white tank top,
Yes.
and I was the wife beater.
Yes.
I started beating up the sisters, you know, because like now I'm the big boy. And,
Now
like,
I'm the
no
big
one,
boy.
now no one can beat me. And ever since, like, if someone like moves suddenly next to me, I flinch because I'm like fight mode activate.
Fight.
Yeah. So people are like, God damn, like calm down. I'm like, I'm
Yeah.
ready to fight. Like
I'm ready to fucking deck your shit.
I'm ready to strike. Like when I lived at home still, and like I would go hang out with a friend or something. It's better now. It doesn't happen now very much. You just got a fucking shitty cup, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
Like,
That shit sucks.
what is, like, I don't even know how it's doing that.
Styrofoam, like you get the styrofoam cup because it doesn't sweat, but then it sweats.
Yeah. Like,
So, whatever.
What the
It's kind
fuck,
of like-
Circle K? Sponsor me.
The fuck, Circle K? Make your cups better. Anyways, yeah. So like now I don't really flinch as much anymore, but like still every once in a while, like fuck, give him a little one of those.
That was a weird sound that I did not expect.
You
to
ever
come out of
like
my
see those? I guess it's like TikToks, but it's like the ones where they're like, hey Jessica, like bite your lip and say oh.
mouth. Yeah.
Nice, that shit like is funny to me.
It is funny because they don't know what they're doing.
It's fucking funny.
God, I'm glad I like found
It's
that
always
trend.
like it's always like a moan, and it's not even like they just try to say the letter like you should. I think it's funny.
Just
Anyways.
Hudson's in the corner. I think it's funny.
I think this is a very funny genre.
Do you guys think it's a funny joke too?
There's like another template of like TikTok that I think is very funny, but there's no possible way I could describe it. There's just zero. I can't even begin to describe it.
I'm taking my shoes off.
It like plays a sound. I'm gonna try to describe it. Plays a sound. That's it.
God, that was horrible.
Yeah, I know. I don't know
Plays
how.
a sound.
It's
Done.
like a video is like playing, you know, like a normal video, and then
Dude, my massive
I don't
cock.
know,
Dude, these
massive
pants-
nuts.
pants-
Jeez,
I know, dude.
how much space is in there for all your balls? I don't like that.
I don't either. That was so weird.
You know this thing that like kids would do in the locker room is they would like put their hand in their pants and unzip their fly and like stick their finger out. And then they would turn around and like if you looked, they'd be like, "Yo, like why are you
Yo,
looking at
what
my
are you
dick,
look-"
bro?"
I'm gonna find you a picture that I like a lot, and it's of
What's
I
it?
did that, but it was with my big like my big baggy pants, my black ones, and I
Your big black baggy pants.
big black balls. I'm so.
Oh, guess what I ordered earlier?
What did you order?
Mustache dye. I'm gonna dye my mustache shave. I'm gonna dye it black so you can see it.
Okay, so I think it's time for me to leave.
Alright, that's
And that's all for today.
It was $9. How could I pass that up?
Go to the fuck. You work at Fry's, you monk.
I've looked. They don't sell mustache dye.
Yes,
Only
they do.
hair dye.
Well, get beard dye. That's what my dad uses.
Your dad dyes his beard.
Maybe.
It's not gonna stop anything.
Well,
I feel like once my hair starts going gray, I just leave it. I'm not gonna fuck with it.
You should just dye it again, like blonde. Your hair looks kind of cool now. Kind of looks like. In person, it looks better.
In person, it looks better. Damn. I mean, it's like. I don't know. It's like kind of blondie now. I don't know. Depending on what I'm wearing, I like my hair more. So like.
Yes.
I don't know.
I style my hair based on what I'm gonna wear. Sometimes, like.
I don't really style my hair. Just kind of like is there.
Oh, yeah.
If I'm wearing like this beanie, right, and I have it like the double cuff, like the skater beanie. I'm trying not to fuck up my nails, dude.
They're dry.
Okay.
I think.
If I do the double cuff, right,
Mm-hmm.
then you get the hair down, right, like this.
That looks a little retarded though.
But when you put the beanie on, right,
You look like a robber.
now it doesn't look as bad
That's true.
because you can't see the whole head.
You should try and do a middle part.
You should do a middle part like this.
No.
I don't like that.
Try it like on top.
Without?
Yeah. Just do a middle part.
I don't like that.
That's why. You look like you're 5.
It will look like my mom is trying to like make me look nice for church. I don't like that. You have to have short hair for this, I think.
No, you don't.
Or I have to have like kind of slightly curly hair.
Yeah,
But like my hair's just really fucking flat.
that's true.
And there's like not a lot of substance to my hair. Which is why I have to color it.
Understandable.
To keep up with everyone that has
Cool
different hair. Everyone else is gonna lose their hair when they get older. Not me. I'll keep my hair.
Yeah, you're gonna glue it on.
I'm gonna keep my hair.
Stitch it back on.
I'm gonna get a wig. No, I already have a wig. I'm wearing one right now, shit.
Oh, hopefully.
No. Hopefully. Yeah, that shit sucks, Hudson.
Pull that shit off.
Pull off my weave. I own a yellow wig.
Why?
Yeah, I bought it for stream.
Okay.
I could describe it for you.
Okay.
So I bought a yellow wig because I wanted to cosplay as a female. Yeah. Imagine that.
I don't want.
I looked fucking hot, Chey. Not gonna.
Do you remember when Ezra sent a picture of him as a female to the group chat?
No.
Oh.
Was it like with the Snapchat filter or something?
And he was
I
like,
think I might
would y'all
remember.
tap? And no one knew that it was him. And they were like, yeah, she's hot. And I was like, what the fuck?
What the fuck, this Ezra?
Just Ezra. And I like
I tried that
text-
Snapchat filter. I don't look very good, not gonna lie.
I don't look good as a
I
guy.
don't look good as a dude or as a chick.
Yeah, you don't look good as a dude.
Oh, thanks, Chey.
I'm kidding.
Makes me feel real good.
Aw, that's so sad. That's something I would do too. Makes me feel real good.
Makes me feel real nice. Thank you. Appreciate that. But I mean, I have like this shirt. I kind of wear it a lot, but it's like a pink and white striped shirt with like a flamingo on it. I just wore that because it's like the only pink shirt I owned. And since it was streaming, you only see the top part of me, so that's all I wore.
Yeah.
And
Wear a skirt, Femboy Friday.
Femboy Friday, that's right.
Supporting all my femboys.
This coming Friday. Right now, I think it's like Wednesday or something.
Better see you in a fucking
Thursday.
skirt. Better
Sorry, God, fuck.
pull up to the skate park in a fucking skirt.
Dude, I might.
You really
I
should.
might just have to. I might just have to purchase a skirt.
Go to
So I
Goodwill.
can air out my nuts. I'm sure I would get great airflow.
It might lift up a little, but
Great airflow from my balls.
you got a free ball with
My
it.
big fat nuts.
Big fat juicy nuts. Dude, the picture you showed me earlier of the Gorilla Grip pussy. That was so funny. You should find
Let
it.
me find the picture.
It's
Oh, God. It's
Do you
so
know the
fucking
girl
good.
who was like trying to vote for climate change or whatever, and she's like really like she was like 13 for
Greta Thunberg or whatever her name is?
Greta Thunberg or whatever.
Thunberg.
Well, she was holding up a sign that said "Destroy my pussy, not the planet." It was so good.
Guess who has a big, fat, wet, moose knuckle, gorilla grip, sticky, icky, lip gloss pussy?
Lip gloss pussy.
I'll put it on screen. Here. You're welcome. God, you put your hands up. I have to go put it up twice now.
Hopefully.
God damn it.
Destroy my pussy, not the planet. It's such a good photo, too.
So sorry for party rocking. Nut in her shitter, escape on the pitter.
Come and go.
That's a good one, dude. That's what I imagine your dad looks like, not gonna lie. Like that guy.
No.
That's almost exactly it.
No.
Except not as fat. I imagine he's more muscular.
My dad, we used to work out a lot, but not really anymore. Can't really read that, but it says destroy my pussy, not the planet.
That's her haircut, too. She do have that kind of haircut.
Hold on, I'm going to draw like a bigger one, just so that everyone can see. Because it's very funny. Anyways.
Yeah.
Destroy.
Do you want a skateboard related question? Would you like one of
Yes.
those? Because I wrote down a lot of skate topics.
Yes, I would love a skate question.
Do you know any pros, like pro skaters?
Nigel Houston. My favorite skater
Who's
is
like,
Hamayan Reynolds.
I was going to say, like, who's your favorite skater?
Hamayan Reynolds.
I've never even heard of that guy.
He's really good.
Who does he skate for? You don't know?
No.
You just know he's a pro?
Yeah. He's super cool G.
Because I know, like, Andrew Reynolds.
Yes. I sort of know.
Skates for what is it, Baker?
Baker?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it's Baker. It's not real, it's Baker. I always get the two confused.
They're made by the same company. Their boards
They're
are.
boards, yeah.
So, I mean, I'm going to draw her with one eye.
Pog.
Destroy
Right
my-
now, I like Ashad Ware. I like him a lot. His skating is cool.
I like Versace plug.
His Versace plug on Instagram, man. He's got so much steez.
He does, though. He's...
I like Jamie Griffin. You know who that is?
Sort
On
of?
Instagram. He's another Instagram skater. But he does like all the wacky, like super, like Mick twists, Mick flips or whatever. He does like a lot of, what is that? Destroy my pussy, not the planet. Alien.
Winky face for today.
Do you know anything about like the Arizona like skate scene at all?
Mm-mm.
Okay, well, if you could like, I was gonna say like, what would you change about it, or like?
Wait, about what?
Like the Arizona skate scene.
Scene?
Yeah, like would you just like make it cooler,
I would...
more accepting?
So, okay, well, I'm going to touch on the accepting part because on TikTok, there's like a lot of people who are getting into skating from TikTok, and I'm not saying that's bad, but like, people get really upset. They're like, oh, all the skaters are like gatekeeping, you know, and I'm like, well, because you're literally like, not that they're gatekeeping, but you're doing literally everything wrong. You know, like, it's just people who, primarily girls and guys, but who want to get into skating just for the, like, oh, I'm a skater, you know, because that's, like, super trendy.
Yeah, that's like a big thing with like Thrasher.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of companies that have been, like, kind of
Thrasher's
ruined.
been openly like, if you don't skate, don't wear our shit. Like the Jake Phelps before he died. He like made that a big thing. He also said he never wanted to see skateboarding in the Olympics.
Why?
Because it's not supposed to be like a mainstream thing. It's
Interesting.
supposed to be like
Kind of
its own-
underground.
its own thing, yeah.
I mean, it's cool to see that it's gonna be in the Olympics because...
Yeah, I mean, I think it's cool. I don't care. I like seeing it getting more popular. The more popular to me, the better. But, I mean, I have been seeing things that, like, I don't really use TikTok, but every once in a while, like, I will run across something that's posted on Instagram that's, like, a TikTok. And it was, like a TikTok of someone, like, trying to teach you to do a skate trick. And, like, they never do it the right way.
Right.
They're always someone that can barely do the trick, and then they're like, so you like you do it like this. You press down, you do like a flip motion and then it does a kickflip. And they're like, now put it all together. And it's like them barely landing a kickflip.
Right.
And I'm like, you should like get good at the trick and then try to teach people the trick.
Right. That's exactly how I feel about that.
Yeah, that's the only like experience I've seen with it on TikTok.
There's I'm on so there's like two parts of skater TikTok. There's like the super beginners that are like pretty much posers, and then the like just really good skaters that are just posting it because they want to show people like.
It's like another Instagram.
Mhm.
Where it's just like, I did this cool trick, like look at it.
Yeah, and just showing like the culture around it, and thankfully I'm on the better side of skater TikTok. But it's hard, and it's people who are like, oh, the gatekeepers are like being assholes, like why are the skaters gatekeeping, and it's the people who don't skate, and I'm like, what?
If I see someone in the skate park that I know is just kind of like, I mean, you can kind of tell by the way people show up. It was almost like a vibe you get from people that show up from like to the skate park that you know are like there to skate, and people that are like there just to, like be at the skate park. You see that a lot with like little groups of girls that'll show up that you kind of like tell they're like, yeah, we're hanging out at the skate park tonight. Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, let's go hang out with the guys at the skate park.
Yeah.
So that they can be like, yeah, we're at the skate park tonight, guys.
Right.
And that's what I assume is like, except they just like would bring a skateboard with them or something like that and they just hang out.
Yeah, and especially like, not to shit on women, but the girls who like bring their longboards and they're like, yeah, I skate.
Shit on them, please.
I plan on it. And
yeah,
it's like, I'm not a professional skater, nowhere near that, but it's like I am a skater. Like, I don't know, I guess I consider myself a skater now. Just,
I mean, I'd be like, yeah, you're a skater.
It's just
it's all I know you from, so I mean, if I know you from this, I will consider you it. So
that's like how I meet a lot of people, like from the skate park, and just, I don't know, like you don't have to be, you can be a beginner and still be a skater, but it's the effort and not just doing it for the title, because my intent with that was never for the title. It's like, wow, this is a like sick sport, that just something that's really cool.
That's what happened with me too.
Mm-hmm.
It was just like, yo, this is cool. I actually started out like riding like a Razor scooter or whatever, and I was like, yeah, like building ramps in my front yard. Yes. I was like, fuck yeah, jump the ramp. Can't jump the ramp, but I made a ramp.
Yeah, can't jump it, but I made it.
And then I was like, yo, I want to ride some shit like this. And then I got a skateboard. So I got like what started to be skateboarding was I got like a pack with 2 decks, like a double setup pretty much. So 2 decks, 2 sets of trucks, 2 sets of wheels, bearings and shit. That was like a Tony Hawk, like branded setup.
I don't know why Tony Hawk boards are so shit. Like, you would think he'd
why is his name on him if they're so shit?
Exactly. I'm like, wouldn't he make boards that are like good, not fucking plastic trucks?
Yeah, that kind of is shitty. I wonder why.
Yeah.
I would ask him about that in an interview. Like, why are your like Walmart boards so shitty? Like, what the fuck? Could we at least put like metal trucks on them?
Yeah.
But like, that's the first thing that I got was like those 2 boards, and like that was sick. Because my friend also got the same pack, and then we both started skating at the same time, which we never skated together. We just both had a board. We just both had boards and skated at different times. Because I was like fucking 10 or something like that.
Yeah.
And now look at me. I'm retarded. I'm retarded. I'm retarded, Chey.
Just, I am retarded. I was very fortunate to like get the board that I got and everything that I got when I first started skating. Like, everything, because the guy, he took me to Freedom and he was like, yeah, we're gonna like build your own board here, because I was gonna get one off of Zoomies.
Who?
He's a family member, Kyle, but he skated like a really long time ago.
Thanks, Kyle.
Thank you, Kyle. And he was really good, but he just stopped because he was not, as you get older, it's harder. Mm-hmm. And he was like, yeah, dude, like, we're gonna get you a board and like whatever. And I think when I first showed Diego my board, he was like, what the fuck, like, you have really nice stuff. And I was like, pog.
Thanks, Kyle.
Thanks G.
I think that's what happened to my little sister.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I got her a skateboard for her birthday. I hope she rides it more. But I saw it yesterday and it doesn't have any scratches on it, which makes me think she hasn't really rode at it. But she always goes like, "Look at my ollie," and I'm like, "All right,
Her ollies are getting better.
we'll change this, change all of this, and then do it like this." I think it's because she doesn't have anyone to skate with.
Mm-hmm.
But once she gets people to skate with, she'll enjoy it more.
Mm-hmm.
But if she didn't live like out in fucking middle of Phoenix, then like we could probably skate more. But
I'm sure
so
it's
far,
hard.
driving 40 minutes to one way is like not my thing.
That's understandable.
I dropped her off last night, and like fucking sucks, dude. I don't like driving for long distances
Because your car's
because
uncomfortable.
I'm a long boy, and like cars are just kind of uncomfortable for me in general. And like I don't know, my butt cheeks get hurt. Like they just get sore from
Do you need
sitting.
a butt pillow?
Yeah, I get sore in my cheeks from sitting down, dude. Okay, my hams. Like,
My hams.
my hams.
I'm gonna love driving. I already love driving.
I enjoy the driving. I just don't like driving for like a long time.
That's understandable. I like being able to vibe in the car and just sing and like, especially going on the highway and stuff. It's so much fun. I just like wish that I had more friends who could drive because I know they also want to do that, but it's hard.
Like I'd be down for like a road trip or something. Like if I knew,
Mhm.
like if I planned it and I knew I was gonna like be driving for a long time, but like just random days where it's like, yo, like we picking up all the boys today, and I'm like, fuck, I gotta just like drive over here, then drive over here, then drive over here, and drive over here, and it ends up me being like an hour in the car, and I'm like, this kind of sucks.
This kind of sucks nuts.
This kind of sucks nuts. Didn't think I was gonna have to drive all day today, but whatever.
Well, it's fine.
It's
That's kind of how not that I feel like that. Like we would have to drive 3 hours every morning at like we'd have to leave at 5 in the morning to go to Snow Bowl, and it would be like a day trip, and we'd drive up to Flagstaff, snowboard the whole day, and then drive home. And it's a lot of driving, but it's a lot of fun too.
It's worth it.
My friend Jackson, not friend Jupe, but we're gonna do like a snow trip thing.
I want to try snowboarding. I've never done any snow sports.
Dude, we should go snowboarding. Like, that would be so much fun.
Do you like rent shit while you're there, or
Mhm.
do you have to like buy your own?
So, I go to ski house.
Do you rent shit, or do you have your own stuff?
I have my own.
I figured.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like probably going to like a skate park or something like that.
Yes. Yeah, you can definitely rent shit. Like, and you can rent for like a day. And it's not that bad. It's like, I don't know. It depends.
I don't know. I think if it's like around $100, I'll be fine with that.
And the lift passes cost around like $100. They're usually under. I'm hoping to get a season pass though, because we're gonna be going a lot more. Hopefully. I don't know. I'm excited to try a lot of new
What happens
stuff
if you
there.
don't get a lift pass?
You're not allowed on the lifts. You have to literally
You
walk up
just
the
walk
mountain.
up the hills? Okay. I was
It's
like,
not enjoyable.
yeah, I was like, that doesn't sound very fun.
No.
Are there like peasants that walk up the hill though?
No.
No, like no one walks up the hill.
No, unless you're like on the beginner slopes, or the bunny slopes or whatever. That's where you walk, because you don't really need a lift pass for that.
It's not that high.
That's what I did when I like first started, but that was a long time ago.
It'd be weird like changing roles where like you're the one that knows all the shit and I'm just like the little baby.
Because that's how
baby wussy.
my
that doesn't
dad and
know
I
anything.
are. That's like he's the one who's really good, and I'm the one who's like getting there. But I'm able to do more like park and terrain stuff than he is.
God, you know what would be so cool is like half pipes on snowboard.
They have them.
I know.
It's so
That's
cool.
what my dream would be on the snowboard, is just be able to ride half pipes.
It's so much fun because the board is like to your feet.
And like I could do as many spins as I want and not have to grab it.
It's heavy.
I know, but not have to grab it and do jumps and
That's
shit.
true. I'm excited to travel more with
Taping
snowboarding.
my skateboard to my feet and like just doing jumps. That'd
Just
be
doing
sick.
jumps.
I want to do that.
Yeah.
I want to tape my skateboard to my feet.
Get like shoelaces and tie it.
Tie my feet to my board.
You create like little pocket things. Maybe I'll try that tomorrow. just for fun.
I'd try it. I just want to be able to, like, jump a pyramid or something without jumping.
You just
Or without
lift
doing
up.
an ollie. Just
Yeah, you just have to jump.
I just float.
Flotation device.
Flotation device.
But yeah, it's a lot of fun, and honestly, I wish that I got to do it more. I wish it was like a year, like all year.
We lived in an area where like there was always snow in the mountains.
I want to go to Whistler Mountain, which is in Canada. That is like the dream.
It's like the Vans skate park of snowboarding.
Mm-hmm. Whistler Mountain.
It's like where the pros go and shit.
Yeah. Marcus Cleveland, I love you.
Dude, are there any pros that like go to Arizona like stuff?
Not really.
I figured.
Marcus Cleveland's been there once, and I saw him, and I was like, hi.
Hi.
But he mostly, like...
I love you.
Yeah, I was like... But he mostly
Shreds.
He shreds, like Norway. He's from, Germany, and he's in that area. Ooh. Oh, my hand's like...
Big hand.
Big hand.
Man hands.
Man hands. Literally, dude. I have skinny ass fingers. How big is my hand like compared to yours?
Small.
Not really.
Ish.
I have long ass fingers.
Long fingers.
Long fingers. No, but
Ready for this? Yep, there you go. You can have
the
that.
fuck?
You can have that one.
All right, I'll
I
take
don't know
it.
why I just figured just do that.
I'll take it.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I'm kind of done.
Me too.
Not gonna lie. Just a little over 2 hours, 10 minutes.
It's not bad.
I think we're chilling.
Well,
I'll put all Shey's things in the description if you guys want to find Chey.
yeah.
If you're listening to this on Spotify, you will be getting it a day early than YouTube. So, Pog. Let's get some Pogs in the YouTube description. Or something. I don't know. Tweet me. Pog.
Tweet me, Pog.
Anyways, you guys know where to find all my shit at Worryson on all social medias. And all that shit will be in the description as well. But make sure you guys check it out on Spotify and YouTube when you guys get the chance. And I will check out Apple Podcasts because I've heard people like actually use that, and I just don't own an Apple device, so I just don't do that shit. So, anyways, be looking forward to a solo podcast from me in the near future. I will try to do that as the next one, and hopefully I will have shit to talk about. But
Yes.
We'll see how
Gets
that
15
goes.
minutes in, stops talking.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like 20 minutes in and be like, uh-oh, and it's gonna get silent. I'm gonna be like, well, here we go.
Well, so this is the end.
So the silence starts now. Anyways, but we'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for stopping in. I'll see you when I see you.
Bye.
Peace. Hey guys, thanks for listening to this podcast. This is pretty cool. If you made it this far into the podcast, it means you're one of the OGs, one of the homies. Thanks for listening. All the way to the outro, man. You've made it. Thank you. That's cool. I appreciate your undying support. A quick little shout out to Unorthodox Media. You'll probably see me wearing this. I won one of their Instagram contests, and he sent me a t-shirt. That's cool. I met the guy at a skate park, and he was like, follow me on Instagram, and I was like, if you want me to, I guess I will, because you are here, and you are scary. Nah, he's not scary. He's a pretty cool dude. I think his name is Desmond or something. He's pretty sick. He had like pink hair. It was cool. But he gave me a t-shirt. That's cool. That's cool. I guess in a way, this episode is like sponsored, but it's not, because all I have is a t-shirt. I think I just desperately want to be able to say that I'm sponsored by someone. So I'm gonna say it. This episode was sponsored by this one-off free t-shirt. That I'm probably never gonna get another one. So this is a one-time thing. It's a one-time sponsorship thing. Yeah. I guess it makes sense. Whatever. If you want to follow up Chey on whatever, I think her Instagram is what she likes to promote, then you can follow her on that.
But if you want to follow me on any of my social medias, at WarriorSon on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, and Twitch. And well, check me out on all those. If not, I don't fucking care. It's your life. You can do whatever the fuck you want. Yeah. I'll catch you guys in the next podcast. Thanks for stopping in this week. It's pretty cool. And I'll see you when I see you. Peace, peace.